They be on some other shit though. That's why I gotta tell them, yo, tone it down.
Right.
We
What
on,
up?
God. Yo, what's good, man? I'm feeling
What's good?
good.
What
What's
it? You
good?
feeling good? What's up, though? What
Yo,
up, man? What's going
Yep,
on?
yep.
What up? What
listen,
up?
the ball finally bounced in my way today.
Oh, it did, huh?
Oh man, I can't wait to get into it, man. The late games too. The late games.
Late
Yeah. Oh,
joints.
These damn Rams, man. The Rams. I can't believe they came through, man.
oh.
Oh,
Who the Rams played today again? I
the
forgot. Hold on.
Seahawks.
The Seahawks. Get out of here.
They missed the
But you know
field
what?
goal.
They always play each other good though. They always play each other good. That's
Man,
one
let
of
me
them
tell you.
games, man. I'm telling you. Even though I had Seahawks, yeah. You're right. Yeah, that's a woo. Let me see that score there.
I don't need the glasses no more with the Mac.
Tam-
That's good call.
Oh,
Tampa,
I
Tampa Bay
told you
threw up
that.
on themselves.
I told you that Mac, yo. I'm about to
That
try to
Max,
cop a.
son.
I'm about to try to cop a newer Mac because this one I got. I think the processor is a little too slow, so I'm gonna cop a newer Mac so I could do a little bit more while we going live on all three platforms. So with this slower thing, it's kind of like this Mac I have is a little older, so its processor is a little slow. But we're gonna do it, man. But before we get into this title, I'm gonna drop it.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through.
What's up, fellas? What's up? What's up? It's his Parlay with us. Is Mr. Beans here, Stony Krug, Hustle Stack, Sean Doe. This is Parlay with us, bringing you guys another live Hot Fire Sunday sports and entertainment
Fire.
content. Fire all the time. We try to bring it to you guys live. You know what I mean? Bring it to you guys straight off the cuff. No sugarcoating. So yeah, man, this is episode number 36. This is NFL week number 11 recap. We're gonna talk about how we did on our picks this week. We got Sunday night football, Vikings versus Broncos, which should be a decent game. And we're gonna give a little bit of what's going on in the NBA and the Celtics review, because obviously we're in Boston's best podcast right now. And then after that, we have the agenda free. So what's up, fellas? How was y'all weekend so far? How was the games today? I was only watching that Buffalo snoozer a little bit. I kind of was in and out on the Buffalo snoozer. The Buffalo had to win a game today, so I think they came out fired up. So yeah, that's where I started off. I really didn't get to see too much today because I was kind of running around with family. But how was today's games looking like, man? Did y'all catch any of these games? I know Doe probably did with that what you call it?
Yeah, I
That red
watched
zone.
most of the joints. I got the ticket on YouTube, so I watched.
That's right. You got the ticket too. That's right. Yeah. So you watched
it wasn't. It wasn't
These
nothing.
games suck to me today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it wasn't nothing that stood out, right?
Yeah, it was a soft week. This week
We
it
knew
was
that
soft
too
this
going
week.
in. We knew
It
that
was
going
soft
in.
this week.
So
But
I
let me
wasn't
tell you, there was
surprised.
some good games though.
I was shocked a little bit.
Look at the results.
It shocked me though was that Chicago-Detroit game, because Chicago was winning that game all the way to the fourth. You know what I mean? And I kind of turned away to watch another game. How did Detroit come back?
In 2 minutes.
Chicago
They didn't run that 2-minute offense,
And
run
they
the
couldn't
ball,
convert on
melt
third
the
down.
clock. I don't know what they ran in the last 2 minutes. I didn't get to watch it, but they didn't run the right offensive plays in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, and he just got back. But overall, man, they play hard, to be fair. Like, I mean, they're playing against a Super Bowl, well, people are saying Detroit's a Super Bowl contender. So, Fields came back.
There's a chance.
DJ Moore did his thing, but like Stoney said, they don't really run anything. They don't have any go-to shit. You know what I'm saying? He's not really one of those guys that he's gonna move with his feet. It's like more like freestyle, like they freestyling out there. But hey, the defense came to play the first couple of quarters. They couldn't really convert on third down at the end of the game. like I didn't see every play, but the synopsis of that game was like them not really, like Crook said, the last 2-minute offense, they didn't have one. They were trying to like dink it down. The rookie fumbled. It was just it's the rookie receiver fumbled, and after he fumbled, the momentum of the game just shifted. Part of me, I forget his name. I don't think he seemed to fail after that. But yeah, that's my take on that game, because I did watch it. They played a lot of it on the red zone, but they really was just freestyling. But shout out to them, they play hard. You know, at the end of the day,
they covered.
Detroit's Detroit. You know what I mean? They're supposed to be, but for Detroit, I'm worried about them a little bit, man. You know why? Because I feel like they could get into a shootout per se, but I don't know. Their defense is a little shaky. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I mean, Hutchinson hasn't had a sack in 4 or 5. This is the 4. I don't know if he ended up getting one. He hasn't had a sack in 4.
That strip fumble when the ball went out of bounds, that was him.
Oh, he did end up getting one? Okay.
That was Hutchinson.
That defense is, they're gonna step up if they want to go further. That's my take on Detroit.
So basically you're saying their defense was looking kind of shaky today.
Yeah, they gave up 26 points. They gave up 26 points to a team that doesn't really score that many points. I mean, the Bears got Fields back. They got Herbert back. They got some key players back. They should have won this game. They should have won this game.
Fields,
no doubt about it.
Today too. Fields didn't play bad at all.
No,
they should have won this game. I mean, they should have just ran the clock. I don't know what they did in that last 2 minutes, but Lions were down 2 scores and with 2 minutes left. And
kamikaze shit.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I turned back to that game. I was actually watching Chargers and Dolphins. I turned back to that game. Those
games were tight. How about the Giants beating
Chargers and Packers? My bad.
Chargers is done. They need to get rid of that coach. He's fucking. We all know.
Yeah. Chargers defense is horrible. They should have won that game too. They were up. I don't know what the hell they was doing.
The last 2 years they've been losing games like that.
And they always losing those close games.
That defense is bad, man.
Yeah, that defense is horrible, especially in crunch time when they need to make a stop.
They had the Packers. So y'all think that? So y'all think that the coach needs to go then?
He gotta go.
Yeah, the coach gotta go.
I think that's Bill's team if he wants it.
You think so?
Yeah. I really do.
Yeah,
because like Stack said, you ain't gonna put him into a rebuilding situation. You're gonna have to send him to a ready-made team. I think they have some of the pieces there. Bosa, Mack, the kid, who's that? Is it Samuel?
No. Yeah, Samuel Jr. They got a kid, Derwin James.
They got good. I think Herbert's the quarterback. Herbert's the quarterback.
The right scheme, man. They just can't put the right scheme on defense. Offensively, it ain't the problem. It's defense for them.
Even though that rookie missed that, he missed a pass. He dropped it. A pass that could have been in position to tie the game.
Yeah. So, hit him right in his hands. And then
hit him right in his hands, man. He probably could have scored on that game.
On that pass, wide open touchdown as well today. That's not like him.
Who?
Keenan Allen dropped a wide open.
But he ended up coming back.
He dropped 2 of them. He dropped 2 of them. He
ended up coming back with a vengeance after that, though.
Yeah, he got busy after that.
116. He went off after that.
Tell you something, man. You can make. I mean, I know he's not, but if somebody was to say that he was arguably the best receiver, it's an argument. I mean, he's not, but I tell you, he's the most consistent. He's the most consistent receiver in the league. I mean, in fantasy, I've had him the last 2 years, and his numbers are always the same. He just doesn't lay down. He doesn't lay down no games. No game. He's always there. He's tough. He's a great receiver to me.
He's tough.
Yeah, he is tough, man. It's just hard that he hasn't been able to like be on the team to like really win.
Yeah, I tell you, hey, Bill gets
not
that
his
team.
fault.
Nah, no, it's not his fault. Hey,
if Bill gets that team, yo, I'll tell you what.
Yo, I'm telling you, if Bill inherits the Chargers, man, He's gonna take one season to fix that.
His style,
he's gonna take one. He's gonna take one off season and fix that defense, and they're gonna be contending.
But that's not his style, though. That's not his style.
What do you mean, LA?
Nah, that's not him. He doesn't like all that stuff. I see him more with the Washington Commanders, possibly the Giants. He's more East Coast.
Giants,
Giants can't give up on that coach just yet, though.
No, they're not going to give up on him yet. But it's not to say he's going to coach. Who says Bill Belichick's going to coach? I don't think Bill Belichick's in it for the coaching. I think he's in it for running the team. Probably playing. I don't think he's going to go to another team to coach. I think Bill got that energy to start over somewhere else.
I think he's still too close to that record not to coach. I think
he's gonna coach. Still,
he's gonna go.
And if
I'll go to the window on that because he's gonna get that record. He cares about that. He cares about that shit. He cares about that.
And though he can get that record real quick with that Chargers team,
he can. And sources that are reliable are saying he's on his way there. Like reliable motherfuckers.
Wow.
Reliable motherfuckers.
And I haven't heard that either. I've been here in Washington.
Orlovsky didn't name the team, but they already have a team set.
They said the team is set.
The team's already set. Wow. If you see that Staley cat, he's feeling the pressure. He yelling at the motherfucking the media talking about I'm gonna keep calling the defense about Carlos and stop asking me questions. You know his fucking job is hot.
Yeah,
you got rid of the whole. You know what I'm saying? You got rid of the
any coach that's been on the hot seat more than him though last 2 years.
But you could not even watch football and watch him play. I mean, watch him coach and be like, "Yo, there's something wrong with this cat." Like he doesn't make the proper. He doesn't know how to manage a game. Put it that way.
And what's this coach name again? I forget his name. What's his name again?
Staley.
Yeah. He too many years. Too many. Yeah, too many years.
He just has it's been the same shit over and over again. Broken record type shit. So true. If you're gonna have, and I'm telling you, Bill ain't going to a rebuild. And then the thing is too, I don't want to get too much into Bill, but that's why the Giants won't be. No, the Giants are fighting. They won today. They're not gonna lay down. And Danny DeVito had a good fucking game. He got sacked like 9 times, but that motherfucker was throwing the ball. I'm like, oh shit, against a decent Commanders defense, not great because they got rid of some pieces, but they I mean, it is what it is. One game. I'm not saying he's gonna be fucking.
I think any coach with any kind. Listen, I would be first in line to take that Chargers job. That's a great job.
That's a great job.
Yeah. That's a good job. Look, I like Herbert. I would love to build off him.
Everything they need on offense, and I'm sure they'll draft a wide receiver to get more younger. At that position.
They got receivers.
So
they got Mike Williams who's hurt. They got Keenan Allen. They got the young rookie kid out of TCU.
Is it Palmer?
Yeah, they got Palmer. No, they got
means they're ready to go.
Yeah, they're ready to go.
They're ready to go. They just need somebody to take them to that next level.
That's like going to a restaurant. Your order's ready. Come pick it up.
Yeah, like I said, it seems like they need some work on defense, and then they'll be good to go.
And it's crazy because they got the players. They just don't have the scheme. They got the players. They just don't have the scheme.
To put them in the right position, the right play calling, the right,
Yeah. And he wasn't. That's how he got that job. Offense, being a good defensive coordinator.
Right. Yo, listen, I hear y'all with the Patriots. I feel that Bill will be going, going somewhere else. I
don't think he's going there though. It's too much. It's too much lights, camera, action over there for him. Him.
Not really.
Not really. Not really. They care about the. They care about the. They care about the.
They don't care about the Chargers.
They don't.
When you care about the Chargers game, it's 80%, 70% the other team's fans every game.
It's about the Rams out there.
It's not even about the Rams. It's about the Lakers and the
Lakers.
the Dodgers.
No, they embraced. Remember the Rams, but the Rams won. The Rams won though, so they got a little bit of respect.
They get a little, yeah,
a little.
But
they got some respect. They won it. But they did what they supposed to do. They won the championship. So you can't take that away from them.
Sure. No, sure. But football in LA is tough as far as real diehard fans. Yeah, for diehard.
No, football's not the sport out there. It's the Lakers, the Lake Show.
I think if Bill went there, he could hide there because I'm telling you, Chargers, they never had. No one cares. No one cares.
Hey, so, let me just throw the disclaimer. We have a few people keep coming in and out of the live. Join us in the chat. We do got somebody named Mohammed. That's his name.
What's good? What's up, man?
What up, Mohammed? What's up, man? Thanks for joining in on the chat via Facebook.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. Thanks for joining us. If you got anything you want to jump in on the chat as far as with sports and entertainment, you're more than free and welcome. We'll share your thoughts. So yeah, man. I'm gonna just throw Mo up there so he could get a little prep up there. I don't know what the flag look like. What's that, Mo? There's a flag there, guys. Can y'all make out that flag to see what country that's from?
I can't see it.
I can't see it.
I can see it, man. It has some green in the middle, but
it could be.
It could be Morocco.
It could be Morocco.
Good guess.
Good guess. It could be Morocco. So yeah, Mo. It could be Egypt. You never know. So thanks, Ahmed.
Let us know more, man. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know more.
Let us know what that flag is. Help us out.
Help us out. Join us in the chat. Jump back in, man. Thanks for getting in there off the Facebook. So guys, yes, do y'all want to go down this week's slate and
can I get into one
no, go ahead, man.
Listen, man, there's one slate that it made me feel good today because I had them and man, they came through, and that's the Rams, man. The Rams came through today, man. And you talking about a team that was down the whole game against Seattle. I took them just to win. I didn't even take them. They had the Rams -2.5, -2, -1.5, and just something told me to just take them to win. Don't even touch any of that. And sure enough, they ended up winning by 1 point with a field goal. So if I would have had them -1.5, which to anybody's eyes, that would have been safe. You saying to yourself, man, this team is going to win at least by 3, No, man, they won by 1. And man, that just goes to show you, man, how tight these games are, man. And when you see these spreads, these bookmakers, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, because I know a lot of people took that -2.5, -1, -1.5.
If you look at it overall.
And that was a good play. Shout out to the Rams.
Well, what's his name got hurt too? Don't forget, what's his name got hurt, and Drew Lock came in.
Geno Smith.
Yeah, he was out.
He got hurt. He came back. Geno Smith came back in the game.
He was driving when he got hurt. So yeah, they earned that win, but they lucky because he usually pulls some shit out of his ass too. And Drew Lock came in.
Oh yeah. But but let me add to that. The Seahawks did drive. They drove to the Rams 37, and they attempted a field goal, and it was wide right.
Yeah, I heard that.
And those two words were like music to my ears. Wide right, I needed that. Let me tell you, because that's what my wager came down to. That that was the difference between me going to the pay window or me going to the bathroom. Wash my hands, you know what I'm saying? But that was a good win.
Congratulations, man, on that.
Yeah,
nice
something
win,
minor.
Something.
But it was a good game overall. It was a good game overall. Just to speak on it, was a good game overall. Yeah, there was a lot of tight games today. There was a lot of tight games.
Yep. Say hi to your nephew in the back there.
Oh yeah.
Photobombed him real quick.
He photobombed me. Yeah, he was like, "Yo, I'm getting in this, man. That's nice. We got the kids and everything. It don't even matter." Like, yeah,
man, you know, hey, we live, man. We live.
We live. Hey, this is not scripted. So, with that being said, thanks guys for joining in once again. This is Parlay with us, Mr. Bean, Stony Cook, Sean Doe, Hustle Stacks. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Please subscribe. Please share this with other with your friends and stuff, and with family. It's much appreciated. It costs nothing for you guys to actually hit that like button. It helps out the channel a lot. Thanks a lot. And join us in the chat, man. If what you guys, whatever y'all feel interested to talk about the NFL today, you guys see the title. Based on the title, if you want to jump in on this chat, you can, and we'll keep it pushing. So thanks again. This is Parlay with us. So go ahead, guys. Let's see if we're gonna run down. Let's see if you y'all don't have anything. I'm gonna start the rundown, the slate for this week.
Let's go.
So first game, Steelers Browns. That looked like a very interesting game.
Yes, it was.
That's the game I started to watch, the early game, right? That was Steelers Browns.
Great game.
The great game. The Browns was playing some hella defense. You guys are right. Yeah,
both teams were. Both teams were playing good defense.
Hold on. If you like defense, it was a great game. We gotta put disclaimers there because that shit was a slog to me. I can't.
Why did and Doe, I have a question for you. Why did it not stop PJ Walker this week? Can you tell me why?
Nah, that kid they started actually had a decent preseason. I forget how they give him a nickname, Dorian. I don't know his name. No disrespect to him.
I think it's DSJ or something. Like
DSJ.
Yeah.
DSJ.
I think they just trying to because PJ Walker's PJ Walker. To be fair, I think they wanted a dual quarterback. He could run a little bit. He actually had a decent game. I mean, he wasn't.
So his first name is whatever his first name starts with a D. Thompson Robinson, right?
Yeah, they call him DTR or something.
Yeah, DTR, something like that. But yeah, they drafted him. He was a great college quarterback. So he was. Yeah.
Out of what school?
UCLA. So, okay. Yeah. So and then his mentor is Aaron Rodgers. He works out with Aaron Rodgers. So they you know what I'm saying? So they got a rookie quarterback there. And, you start the rookie. And, let's just say if he plays well. I mean, you might have some options if Deshaun Watson don't work out. You got some trade bait, or you got a young rookie. That's
good point. Good point.
And that's their fourth win within the last 10 seconds, whatever. Like they won 4 different times in the last minute of the game. That's crazy. That goes to good coaching. That goes to good coaching. When you know how to manage the clock. That's so ill. Like it took Andy Reid years to know how to manage the clock. You know what I mean? Shout out to Andy Reid. He was a great coach, but
it did take Andy Reid time. It took Andy Reid some time before he knew how to manage that clock. You are totally right about that.
And this guy Stefanski knows what he's doing, man. What are they? 6-3 now, 7-3 or something.
Let me see their record.
3 different quarterbacks.
7-3.
7-3. That's a sneaky 7-3 there, though.
Yo, that's real though.
That's the low 7-3, but the fact that they lost Watson, it takes away from it because once you get into the grind, once you get into the heart of the schedule, and once you get into the heart, if you make it to the playoffs, which they should make, but once you get to to those big games. You're gonna need Watson. I don't think that type of quarterback is gonna get you through those type of games.
With that being said, though, Stoney, I don't think no quarterback wants to play that defense. I just don't think.
Yeah, that defense tough. They'll keep you in the game.
That defense, if they can run the ball with those 2 backs, and let me tell you something, they can be right there. I wouldn't want to fuck with them in the playoffs. I just wouldn't want to play them.
Nah, that defense is tough.
Yeah.
That defense is tough. I mean,
what Cleveland got to do that Watson's out is make the game fucking ugly, and they can win ugly. They really can. They showed it.
That's a good point because if you look at it, like Stack said a couple of weeks ago, scoring's down. Kansas City's only averaging like 20-some points a game. You don't really need.
No, even Miami slowed down.
Remember, that's what I'm saying. You don't need if you could get to I'm with Stacks on that one. I wouldn't want to play Cleveland. I wouldn't want to play.
I wouldn't want to fuck with them in the playoffs. I just wouldn't. Wouldn't. That defense is built for a slow grind, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
they got that
scoring down. Scoring down and shit. No one's going 40 points, 50 points no more.
But you need that quarterback that can make that play when they need it. It's gonna come down to that quarterback.
Sure. I agree with you.
They can score, but you know it's not normal for a defense to score for a team in a game to be that difference where only the defense scored. The quarterback is gonna have to make a play. But when you have a great defense, creates good offense. So yeah, they looking good. But can that quarterback, take them to that next level in that big game?
Okay, go back and Google Peyton Manning's numbers when Denver won that Super Bowl. It
was horrible, but he made plays.
Google his numbers and get back to me when they won.
I know, but he made plays. His numbers were horrible, but he made that key first down, and he made that key touchdown.
All I'm saying is that defense.
That's what it is.
Well, if that's a key,
that defense
was crazy. It was crazy, but he made key first downs, and he made a key touchdown. It wasn't a lot of them. He didn't throw for a lot of yardage, but he made key plays. That's what it is. You need that quarterback to make that key play.
Yeah, but listen,
defense is going to keep you there, but you got to make that key play.
I think a rookie could make a key play. Could he make a succession number of plays? I don't know, but I think he could make a play here and there.
He may not need to though. That's the thing. The defense might be that good that he may not need to make a lot of plays. He just might look. Today was a perfect example. That Browns win. That quarterback wasn't doing nothing. It was 10-10, and he wasn't doing nothing. But he made 2 key completions to put them in position to kick a field goal. And that was the difference. And he didn't do that till the end of the game.
Know why I say defense? Because Pittsburgh has been winning games all year.
That kid, I know when they hit the playoffs, 4 out of 5 on the last drive, 39 yards to help them win the game. I know they ain't the playoffs, but he you know what I'm saying? This is where you build your confidence in the regular season. And he did it in a hostile environment. Right. They played in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, in Pittsburgh.
They played in Pittsburgh.
It ain't easy to win there. Like I said, man, this is a funny year.
We said that before.
No. It was in Cleveland. It was in Cleveland.
Oh, was it Cleveland?
Yeah, it was Cleveland.
Okay, but either way, last drive, game-winning drive, 4-5, 39 yards, set up the game-winning
right. And remember, and let me add this: Cleveland was winning the whole game pretty much. They was winning throughout the whole game. They was winning by 3. They was winning by 10. But they was winning throughout the whole game. And then Pittsburgh tied it late in the fourth quarter. Late.
That's what Pittsburgh does, though. They've been doing that all year. So, were you surprised when they tied it late? I wasn't.
No, I wasn't surprised. No, you keep them around. I wasn't surprised. I knew they was gonna make a move.
Yeah,
but they was looking like they couldn't make a move.
True. But that's what they've been all year, though.
3 quarters going into the fourth quarter.
Their schedule is looking real favorable. I mean, they got the Jaguars. That's a toss-up game. I'm not sold on the Jaguars at all.
They won pretty good today. Go ahead.
I mean, that's what they do. They win a great game, then get the doors blown open the next game. So
right.
That's what they're doing all year. Right. Then they got the Jets and they close and the bank. Could we stick a fork in the Bengals, fellas? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's going on now? What's going on with my man's hand now?
He's done for the year.
Damn.
That kid, let me tell you something. That coach needs to be investigated because he's been hurt all year. I'm telling you, they've been hiding him off the injury report, like me and Doe said, and they've been hiding him. They came out last week that hand's been hurting, and he was never putting it on the injury report. That quarterback's been hurt all year. Shame on that coach for running that guy out there, man. I'm telling you.
Damn. That's their season. Yeah. If he ain't playing, man, if Joe Burrow's not playing, that's it.
But you don't think he got hurt in that game?
I think he's been hurt all year.
He probably got. It probably got.
That was different. That was. But it's a wrist ligament that he tore. He tore a wrist
but it
ligament.
probably got re-aggravated, man.
Nah, they said he hurt it last game.
They said he hurt it last game. They didn't report it. They didn't put him on the injury report. He hurt it last game.
Wow.
Oh no, man. That's not good, man. If you're not managing somebody's health the proper way, you know.
They're being investigated.
Oh, because they didn't put him on the injury. They didn't put him on the injury report.
Yeah, but I think I think they just did a terrible job managing him all year. I just really do.
Yeah, they did, man. They got to be careful. He didn't sign that long. He didn't sign that contract yet either.
No, it's signed. He signed.
He signed one already.
Hey, he signed a big contract.
A big contract.
Okay.
Burrow signed.
Yeah.
Hey, are you crazy?
No, I mean, I didn't think they gave him the bag yet.
Oh no, Burrow got the bag.
Burrow got the bag. Burrow got like 2 plus.
2 and change, man. 200 million and change.
This was last year.
During the end of the season. Off season. He got that money, man.
Now, my fact means he signed it right at the beginning of the year.
Right at the beginning. That's right. Remember that came out. We did a show. We was on the show. And then it broke. Remember, we was doing a show. We was talking about Burrow got the big bag. That's right.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Burrow got that.
Wow.
Bag. He got that money. So it's kind of like
everybody. You know what it is? So much people been getting the bag that you just lose track of certain plays. Like Lamar got the bag. This guy got the bag. Dak Prescott got the bag. Like, yo, they just been passing that out like hotcakes, you know?
No, who didn't get the bag? Me.
Me neither. And I deserve it.
Anybody that got the bag been playing well, though? That's crazy.
That's real. That's a good one.
I know. That's a good question, man. Like,
that's a good one.
Mahomes. Give it to him. Since he got the bag, he won 2 championships.
Yeah, I give.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, dude. Bosa got the bag. He looking like shit in San Fran all of a sudden. His brother looked like dog shit in San Diego.
Oh, no. Look, Nick Bosa is way better than his brother. He's way better than his brother. His brother's washed.
I think he's out for the year.
You mean the brother? You mean the one
Mario
that's in the one that's in
the Chargers.
The Chargers. Yeah, he's done. Yeah,
he's done.
I think he broke his ankle or some shit today.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
It ain't official yet, but I think he broke that.
Yeah, Nick
Bosa. They carted him off the field.
Oh, damn.
I seen him standing on the sideline, but the crutches on, though.
Oh, he came back with the crutches?
Yeah, he had the crutches. But they did cart him off.
So he might have a hyperextended ankle or some kind of crap like that. So next game, let's move on. We got Texans, man. They rolling. Texans rolling. They beat the Cardinals.
They doing their thing, and they was losing.
And they were losing that game. I think they was going back and forth on that one. Yeah. Let me give y'all some numbers on that. CJ Stroud ended up with he was 27 for 37, 336, 2 TDs, but he had 3 INTs.
They struggled. They struggled throughout the whole game, man. They came back in the end, you know, in the end.
He showed me a lot though. He got fucking rocked. He got rocked, bro. Came back, brought him right down the field to score a touchdown. But you know, I respect him because that was some adversity. He kept at it. He wasn't gonna be, perfect every game. He's a rookie.
Right.
Yeah. He threw them picks, but they still won. And when he got hit like that and came back, that was tough, man. I like that kid, man. I mean,
they 6-4, fellas. That's
they 6-4. And that's another team to be wary of.
Nobody seen this coming from that team. I tell you that.
No, but I like that coach though. I like that coach.
Yeah, good coach.
DeMeco Ryan.
DeMeco Ryans, man. When he was a line, he played for the Texans. When he was that linebacker running that defense, he was doing his thing, man. He got that heart. You get it, guys. Those defensive players are great coaches, man.
They could be
defensive players, man. Let me tell you, Vrabel.
Kyler Murray today. What y'all think about Kyler Murray? Kyler Murray was 20 for 32, 214, 1 TD, 1 INT. What y'all think?
They have opportunities. They have
Joe, what did Kyler Murray look like to you today?
He looked good, but his line let him down. He really didn't have no much time in the pocket. He looked good though. I mean, he ran one in, threw one. I think they're gonna be okay with him, man. I was talking to Stacks earlier, man. I don't see anybody
give up on them, man. They can't. You can't give up on them like already.
Nah, you can't.
Especially Arizona. Let me tell you why. Especially them because they drafted Josh Rosen. I don't know if you guys remember him. They drafted him with the #1 pick. I don't know if it was the #1 pick overall, but that was their #1 pick.
Nah.
They gave up on him. Josh Rosen.
He was second round. He just went in the heavy quarterback draft.
Are you serious? Oh, well, anyway, they picked the high draft pick on a quarterback. They gave up on him, and then they drafted another high round quarterback. So you can't just be throwing these quarterbacks like they trash. Or you got to like give it some time. He may come around.
Some time into the quarterback. That's right.
They got to see what's going to happen before they
earlier on in this season, you guys were saying Kyler Murray needs to go, but I was saying something has to give with that kid.
No.
Give up.
I didn't say he needed to go. I was saying that the coach they weren't bringing him back. He was healthy. I said that the coach was tanking, but
that's right. You did say that.
That dude, Caleb Williams, ain't helping himself. The motherfucker ain't doing interviews. He's crying to his mom. He's going home with his dog. I hope I don't get canceled. You can't be running around like that. You gotta man the fuck up. You can't do that. I think a lot of teams are getting scared of this dude. Kind of running. He's talented as fuck, but I don't think anybody now is gonna be like. I think either Crook said this. I don't think. I could say I was a little bit wrong about it. I don't think this draft class for quarterbacks, I know it's good, but if you have someone like Kyler Murray, I wouldn't jump and draft one of these quarterbacks. Patriots different. I'm not going to get into that. But someone like as bad as Daniel Jones is, no one's going to take his contract. So the Giants can stick with him. That was in the paper this week. They're sticking with him next year, and they're sticking with Dable. So these guys in college, Penix, is it Penix?
Yeah,
Penix. Michael Penix.
Don't say Penix.
Penix. Penis.
Some dude was wilding.
I don't know what the fuck these niggas' names are, but what I'm saying is
Michael Penix. Michael Penix Jr. The kid. I think that kid should be the pick.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Is he coming out?
Yeah,
he is.
He's a senior.
He's a senior.
I seen that kid this weekend, and it was
He's pretty good.
It was a fucking No, he's real good. He may be the highest.
Yeah, he's good.
He made some. The way that kid, it was a torrential downpour. He's out in that game throwing fucking bombs. I mean bomb. And I'm looking at him playing in that bad weather, throwing that rock like that. That's a New England quarterback. I'm telling you right now. If you could throw that ball in that bad weather, you could play.
You could play in New England. That's true. That's true. He's battle tested because he's up there in Washington and the weather's bad. They don't play in the dome in that school. So,
but not for the Patriots concern. I think they need a quarterback. But I'm saying the NFL overall, I don't think it's a slam dunk that you're just gonna automatically go for one of these quarterbacks after it playing out how it is. Because even Drake May's coming down a little bit.
But if you want to call it on the media, though, the media is hyping up this draft class when it comes to quarterbacks because I think they know who needs it, and number one is the Patriots. Watch how much talk and chatter you're gonna hear come the end of come March and April about what the Patriots should be doing at quarterback. Right now, they're already trying to see. I've heard rumors of trying to figure out a way to get Mac out without destroying his situation.
First play of the game. First play of the game. Jaylen Brown 2-hand dunk over Jackson from Memphis. First play, they had to say get that out of the way.
I know. You got the screen right in front of you, though. And I mean, Hustle. I like that, Stacks.
I like that kid Jaden Daniels out of LSU. I like him.
He's playing well. I just need to see more. He's only played well for 1 year. That's the only thing I'm scared with him about. And then you got
he's raw talent. He has that height. He has that athleticism. I like him. And Bo Nix. I like Bo Nix out of Oregon.
He's just an old man.
He's too old, man.
He's an old man, but hey, he's gonna fit right in when he comes in.
Yo, Stoney, watch a little bit of. Go back and watch some highlights of some Washington State football game with Michael Penix Jr.
Washington Deans, just
watch.
No, he's
Washington
nice.
State, Washington, not Washington State. It's Washington. Sorry, Washington. The state of Washington, but Washington. If you go watch some of his games, man, that kid, like Stacks is saying, that kid's battle tested. I think that's the kid that we should be.
We're gonna see though when they play Oregon in a couple of weeks.
He's already beat Oregon once.
But they're gonna play again.
Yeah, they beat him once.
Oregon's different. Oregon's different right now though.
Give me a fucking break, man.
Yeah,
Oregon been good all year.
What you want, dog? I got Oregon the next game they play. I got Oregon, son. What you want?
I'm riding with Penix, man.
I'm riding with Penix, man. I'm telling you, Penix is you. Yo, listen.
No, but that's Desmond Howard was calling him Penix.
Crook, yeah. You ain't seen that. You ain't seen. You gotta watch that kid's game. If you want that real prototype, if you want not the prototype, if you want a man child of a player, that's the kid you want to get. The kid's big, strong, stands in the pocket, throws the rock hard, and he
runs
no question.
And he runs it.
Not
and
bad.
He can break
he's not
out.
Bad. I'm not.
I would go with him. I would go with him
top pick
before the Caleb. I would go with him before the Caleb Williams kid, just because. It's just too much flash and dash dance for me. It's flash dance.
He's too soft.
It's flash dance. That's what I'm just saying. It's too flash dancey for me. I like to see beastly type stuff happen. I like to see dudes play through the grind. Like he's saying, this kid played through the rain this weekend and went off. You know what I mean? What's up? What's that, man? Another IPA? That shit looks like an exclusive IPA.
Come on, you should know what this is. This was in your fridge, dog. I left this in your fridge.
That's the one that was in my fridge. I don't even.
Man,
yo,
I left this in your fridge a couple of times,
Stacks,
man.
Yo, Stacks, though, this dude be bringing all that stuff to my crib, and it'll be there when he come back like weeks later.
I be leaving this dude like some diamonds in there, man.
Yeah, he be having some
diamonds in his fridge.
He be like, yo, no, you still got? I be like, yo, it's right in there, bro.
I be opening his fridge to grab like some water, or something. I see those in the cut. I be like, oh shit, you didn't touch these yet? Hold on, dog.
This shit be right there, bro. Them things are too strong for me.
IPAs, man. I ain't gonna fund though. That main lunch is all right. That main lunch you turn me.
Main lunch is serious, man.
Yeah, the main lunch is all right.
So guys, look at that.
They got dinner real quick. They got dinner too. They got main dinner.
We're giving y'all some knowledge on IPAs and IPA beers. This is Stoney's thing. He's an IPA beer connoisseur. He likes that stuff, man. They strong beers for me, man. But yeah, let's keep moving. Jags took care of the Titans. You guys had the Titans kind of like y'all thought that was going to be a Titans game, but the Jags took care of the Titans. The score was 34-14. I can give you a little bit of stats on it real quick. I can tell you that Trevor Lawrence was 24 for 32, 262.
Yeah, they got busy.
TDs. He looked clean today. No INTs. Your boy Levis was 13 for 17, 158, 2 TDs. He was clean too, those Stacks. Yo, that's their future quarterback.
Yeah, they already said that.
It's looking like it.
Hey guys,
that Vrabel said they're gonna ride.
Can I gotta keep going. I don't want to go back to it, but I can ask y'all a question. Why the Patriots, when people was saying, "Oh no, we don't want nothing to do with this kid Ridley," was that a mistake, Ridley?
Who? Ridley?
Yeah.
Ridley.
Oh, Calvin Ridley. I think you meant that. Oh yeah.
Wasn't that a mistake? Multiple.
Wasn't that a Yo, they had that kid in their hand when he was like almost out the league.
They had DK Metcalf.
Of course it was a mistake.
No, Stoney. When the kid was with Denver.
Oh, I got you.
And Denver had him
on the lamb. Yeah, I got you.
He had him on the lamb. The Patriots had all
Atlanta.
No, but he went to
Denver.
Let him go.
Nah, he never went to Denver. He went straight.
He never went to Denver. Oh, straight from Atlanta. Okay, cool. But yo, this kid, oh yeah, that's right. He had problems in Atlanta. He sat out. They said he had some mental issues, sat out, some other issues.
For a year.
Yeah, for a whole year. And now
and then he got caught with the gambling bullshit. And he had to serve that suspension.
Calvin Ridley today had 7 receptions for 103, 2 TDs. You guys are right. This kid is back. This kid's back.
Well, real quick.
He never left.
He did leave. The league gave up on him.
No, I mean, his skill, as far as his skills, man. As far as his skills,
real quick,
he just needed to get
He didn't do
together.
shit for the last few weeks, so let's just keep it 100. We could use him, but this is the first game he's done something in like a month and a month, like 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, okay,
I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying for somebody who's out the door.
No, for sure. No. I just want to like. It's not like he's having like a crazy year. That's what I'm saying. But for sure, we could have used him. I think he's talented. That's saying more about Trevor Lawrence to me in the way the offense is being ran and called than for him. I just wanted to just clarify, like right now, he came out the mud today, and I respect that. I give it to him. Patriots should have got on top of that easily,
right?
But we got to be sure. We got to make it be square on that because that just goes to show where Trevor Lawrence is right now. Because they still, even though they won that game, he still didn't look sharp to me, in my opinion. Okay. He threw a few touchdowns. He ran the ball, but they still don't, like Stack said, I don't know. I don't see them like that overall.
Yeah, that's one team in the playoffs.
Defense plays good at home.
I'm not scared of them in the playoffs.
Nah, I ain't scared of them either.
Nah, they play good at home. They don't play.
They missing
like
something. It's something. It's something.
They're missing something. Something's funny. Something's off with them.
Something's off.
And they don't understand because they got pieces. They got pieces.
I don't know. I mean, they
got
skills. They got skills all over the place. Defense, offense. They got a good coach that won a championship. You know, I mean, what more can you want? I mean,
right.
Maybe they just need to stick with it. Just stick with it and see if they figure it out.
I'm not saying they're dumb.
They don't need to do anything.
I'm not saying they're done, by the way, but they just haven't been consistent this year.
Yeah,
no, they haven't.
Like Doe's saying, it's something missing. It's a little piece somewhere, and once they figure that out, during we'll see how far they go. Right? We got to say we'll see how far they go. But if they figure it out, if they say they don't, they exit early, second round of the playoffs or whatever, I'm sure the GM on that team and they're gonna figure out where they are, where they can fix those little problems because. If it wasn't for Cincinnati going down health-wise, their team, Cincinnati fixed a lot of things from 2 years ago when they was having problems when they couldn't protect Burrow and things like that. They were having issues. Cincinnati went and fixed a lot of things. They fixed things on defense when some of their cornerbacks, when they had Eli Apple and all these dudes that was fucking around. Now, you could tell they was making moves to fix things so they could contend for this Super Bowl thing. But the injury this year, I had them picked. That was my pick for the Super Bowl, going to the Super Bowl in the AFC. Now with this kid's
the Jaguars?
No, Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people did. A lot of tickets got ripped up. My bad.
Yeah. And when the Cincinnati, now they fell apart. But I'm just saying the Jaguars need to get they're a player or a situation away, whatever it might be. Team-wise, whatever they need to fix to be on that same echelon as where Cincinnati's heading, where Buffalo wants to be. Everybody's still chasing the Chiefs at the end of the day, right?
Right.
Everybody's right. Y'all would say that?
Yeah.
Everybody's still
that's the team to chase.
A month ago, 2 months ago, a month and a half, you could say 8 episodes ago, or even 10 episodes ago, we were saying the Chiefs is not one of them darlings, right? They aren't the darling on the NFL. We were saying there's teams that's ahead of the Chiefs. Now that's
Miami.
We were saying Miami. We were saying
Miami
now
was ahead of everybody for a while.
Cincinnati, all that. Now, the Cincinnati started off horrible, but it was like Miami was going to be that teams. The Bills was going to be either. Those are the two battle-tested teams that was going to be out there. But what's happening? The Chiefs are holding serve. The Chiefs are holding serve. So right now, everybody else is contending against the Chiefs, yo. Still.
And don't forget, I think Houston could take that division from Jacksonville to get back to that real quick.
You already beat them one time.
And if Cleveland plays Jacksonville, that's a team. And if they both make the playoffs, I
agree. I think Cleveland will beat
Cleveland picking them off.
I say that too. I agree. I co-sign that.
I agree with that.
I think Cleveland will beat Jacksonville in the playoffs. I agree.
Yeah. Defense-wise, you're right. Totally. Yeah, you're right. You guys are right.
I think so.
Once again, guys, like and subscribe. This is Mr. Beans. This is Parlay with us, Stony Crook, Hustle Stack, Sean Doe. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, jump in the chats. Tell us what y'all think. Next up, guys, the next game we talk about is the Ravens at the Dolphins. The Raiders at the Dolphins. Sorry, guys. The Raiders did look good in the beginning of this game. Did they, Neil? Did they not?
Yeah,
they did. For the most part, they was looking really good. They was battling. They covered too. They
missed my quarterback, man. They just saw there was a lot of throws that were left on the field today. That should have been hit. That wasn't. But yeah, I think if they get that that's a team that's going to pick a quarterback.
That's a team.
Yeah, that's going to pick a quarterback. But they gonna have to trade up to get the quarterback because Exactly. Thank you, all you guys that's in the live watching right now. We appreciate it. This is Mr. Beans. This is Parlay with us. We bring y'all that fire sports and entertainment content every week, twice a week, Thursday, Sunday, 7:30. So yeah, next game, guys. We got Cowboys versus the Panthers. That you guys, we said it. That was a basically like, what do you call that? A scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean, Carolina, believe it or not, they was around.
Yeah, they came.
They was around for a little bit, but
they was around. They had 10
they was
points.
Around. They was within like a touchdown, basically. You know, I mean,
So you're saying Cowboys, the Cowboys pulled it away? Then they pulled away.
They pulled away, yeah. But a lot of us was looking more about them covering the spread. We knew they wasn't going to beat the Cowboys. It was more about, are they going to cover this damn spread? Which was
and what was that spread? 12. Was like, it was 12.
Was it 12? 12 and a half?
12 and a half.
And they was looking good. They was looking good, yeah. They was looking good, man. But they just ran out of gas at the end. You know, they ran out of gas.
So what y'all think about the young quarterback there?
They need some coaching. They need a different staff. They need a different system. So they need to recognize his skill set. That's what it comes down to with these quarterbacks. You got to recognize their skill set.
So my question to that is that what I'm trying to ask you is that even though the Panthers look horrible this year, and people, you know what? I'm kind of like, this is the thing. We're so spoiled as fans that we expect these, and I think we talked about this before, that we expect these kids to come out and just wow you like right away. Right? You know, like just say, wow, he came right out of college and bam, he's in the playoffs and bam, and you know what I mean? Like we expect that every year. And I think, you know, especially out of the top players that are drafted. So I think for this kid, that's why I'm asking you guys this question. Is this kid, Bryce Young is his name? And Doe, I would ask you that, and Stoney, I would ask you that. Is this a bust kid, or this is a kid that needs
no, it's not a bust. It's not a bust, but you know what it is with these young kids? That's just the
question. I don't know. I'm just saying.
No, it's not a bust, but you want to see the potential. You want to see the future. You want to see like, okay, I think we got this guy. I think we could do something with him. Even in the loss, he hasn't been showing anything. They're 1-9 right now, right? So, you know, is it a cause for concern? No, it's not. But they just got to figure out the system. They got the guy that's number one. Remember, he was number one overall. He was the number one overall pick over Stroud, over all these other quarterbacks that came out. He was number one. And Stroud showing his potential. And he's a rookie out the gate, showing his potential, showing that he could lead a team, showing he could be that difference maker. But Bryce Young is not doing that right now. So is it him? Is it the coaching? Does he need a new system? They got to figure that out, and that's what happens when you draft a quarterback that high. That's that's an investment that they have to look into and see how they can maximize it.
That kid was thrown into the pits of hell, man. Let's be honest.
That's right.
There's no offensive line there. Your best receiver is a washed up Adam Thielen. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing there to really judge him off. It's gonna take him.
You know what? What's fucked up too? My bad, Stacks. But you know what's messed up too? How whoever let that leak out, the coach didn't want him. Even if that's the case, you don't leak that shit out during the
right.
The kid's struggling, man. That can fuck up someone's confidence. Like,
it can.
If I'm not blaming Reich if he said it in confidence, I'm not blaming him. But whoever leaked that out, that was some sucker shit, because you putting someone in that position as a rookie who's already struggling. You see Stroud, who he grew up with, blowing the fuck up. Not saying he's jealous. Maybe he's happy for the kid. Just all that pressure and trying to live up to whatever he's trying to live up to. And then you're going to sit there and say that the owner made me pick him as the number one. I mean, that is some bullshit. So I'm actually rooting for the kid. Hopefully he gets off his horse, gets on top of the horse, and next year he gets a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
get some more weapons.
Yeah, they need to address that offensive line. I actually watched them play twice this year. That offensive line,
it's bad. It is bad.
And I was gonna ask that question. Is it a question of rebuilding of offensive line towards his skill set?
There's nothing there. At least you can say a team may be bad, but you can name at least one. Can you please name me a skilled position player on the Carolina Panthers?
No, I can't.
You can't. So that's what I'm saying.
Right.
You got to get that kid at least 3 years.
Yeah.
So
they got to get him like Goff. Look at Jared Goff. He's a perfect example, man, of a guy that they gave up on and came back and look at the difference he made with a different coach.
So let's talk before we're gonna move on to the next game. The next game is Bears versus the Lions. We talked about Bears Lions. Was that one of the first?
We talked about the game. We didn't really talk about the stats or anything.
The stats.
Okay, yeah. So the game was Bears. The Lions ended up squeaking out that game. I think Stoney said something about that game that was interesting. He was watching it. Y'all did mention something about that game. But the score was 31-26. I could give you. Let me see the little stats. No, I don't need the highlights. I just need some stats. Hold on, right quick. Boom. So the stats look like this. Real quick, Jared Goff, you just talked about Goff. Stoney, I don't know what happened to Stoney, but he'll be back. Jared Goff was 23 for 35, 236, 2 TDs, 3 INTs. Woo! How the guys are winning ball games with 3 INTs. Back in our days, you got one, the game was over. But
that defense helped them out today.
Okay. And Justin Fields, y'all disappointment for 2023. Justin Fields had 16 for 23, 169, 1 TD, no INTs. So what do you guys think about Justin Fields? Was the jury out too early on Justin Fields, my guys?
It's a bad situation over there.
No, I'm talking about the quarterback staff.
No, I think he needs to go somewhere else. That's just horrible over there too.
Now, how many years? I can't, there's so much players, so many drafts. How many years in is Justin Fields in Chicago? 2, 1?
No, he's the same Mac, right?
Same as Mac, same draft as Mac.
4,
3,
right? 3, 4?
3, 4, 4.
3.
3. So he's in the same situation as Mac is then.
I mean,
so do y'all think Chicago would move on and pick a quarterback in 2024?
Yeah, they are.
They might. Yeah, they might.
They need to part ways in that situation. Remember they got Carolina's first round draft pick.
Yeah, they might. I can see them doing that. But my opinion, that coach needs to go. I don't know.
He's gonna go. I think that's already.
And that GM made some suspect moves.
Ryan Poles, I agree with that too.
I don't know. I just don't that like Stack said, that whole shit. The Bears are like the Chicago White Sox of baseball. Like they both in Chicago. Like it's
though I told you that whole fucking city.
It's crazy.
Look at the Bulls right now. It's a debacle.
It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Big market.
Right.
Me personally, because they stick with everybody else, and we don't want to get into the political reasons of why they don't give certain quarterbacks enough rope, but they give other quarterbacks enough rope. So, no pun intended. But
right, you're right. No, no pun intended. Totally.
Because I don't want to talk about rope and black quarterbacks.
And black quarterbacks. That's crazy. That's an oxymoron, as they might say. That's an oxymoron.
They'll put the disclaimer across here right now.
Let that shit run across the screen. Rope and black quarterbacks do not mix.
Yeah, but, I'll type that in next time. Woo.
But you know what, man? I would give them another year. I like Stack said, they might not, but I'd get another.
That's what I'm saying. Do y'all think Chicago, with two good picks coming up next year, are they gonna drop the kid?
Maybe.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Or build on that.
No,
they're gonna see what's.
They was talking about dropping him last year. If you remember, they was talking about
right. Like Stack said, that guy pulling the strings with them, he's not it, bro. He's not a good GM. His record, he's on some Bill Belichick shit. They haven't drafted well. And then they traded some of their draft picks for Montez Sweat and signed to a crazy deal. Like
they could have had Mahomes.
Yeah, but we know why they didn't get Mahomes.
Could have had Mahomes, and they
you
passed.
Know why, right? I said that on another episode. You want to binge watch the episode?
They had Deshaun Watson too.
Yeah, but the owner did not want to draft the black quarterback. She did not want to. That's why they didn't draft
that's what it was. Yup, that was the whole thing behind that. Yup, you're right.
The lady owner, I'm not going to mention her name on some dirtbag shit. She didn't want to draft the black quarterback. Those were the reports. The black quarterback, and then they want to. Then they want to blame him for all the fuckery that's going on. And I'm not saying
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, how could this kid be to blame for everything when the team has a lot of faults, yo?
Right. I agree. We ain't getting no excuse for me.
So the next game we could talk about, we did mention a little bit. Y'all did mention Packers Chargers. Packers end up squeaking out that game 23-20 on the Chargers. You guys did mention that the Chargers need to make changes. We did talk about the Chargers. I know we did. Justin Herbert, we like the kid. We like the team's missing some stuff on defense. The team probably need to move on from Staley, which is the coach. I think so. I think the quarterback that they have, they should be contending with the rest of those dog teams in the AFC. They should be one of those dog teams in the AFC. So, with that being said, they need to make a move at the Chargers as far as operational wise. What's going on in the front office and coaching, and build off the defense. Bozo of the week. We got to remember. We got to get a Bozo of the week, guys. So remember. Okay, good. The next game that we're going to talk about is the Giants. Actually, kind of like, I don't know. They kind of went. They went off today and they upset the Commanders. Good word for that, Stoney. They upset the Commanders 31-19. I could give y'all a little bit of numbers on that to tell y'all what went down. It looks like Sam Howell was 31 for 45, 265, 1 TD, 3 INTs. Once again, this is a 3 INT weekend. Danny DeVito, but his name starts with a T, but we call him Danny DeVito, which is out of New York, the Giants. Danny DeVito had 18 for 26, 246, 3 TDs. Danny DeVito balled out.
He did.
So the New York Giants rookie quarterback, as you might call it, whatever, Danny DeVito, we call him that. I don't know the kid's first name.
No,
but
it's something. It's something else.
It's Italian. It's Italian. He went off today, right?
Tommy DeVito. It's Tommy DeVito.
Giuseppe.
Whatever, right?
Angelo.
It's Tommy DeVito.
But
right?
They went on the road and beat the Redskins. They knocked by the way, the Commanders knocked out a lot of Survivor contestants today. Like 300 people had the Commanders to win today, and they knocked out a lot of people with that pick, man. They wasn't supposed to lose today.
Okay. So Saquon Barkley, 14 carries for 83 yards. Is Saquon? Well, can I ask a question, guys? I don't know if we brought this question up back in a couple of weeks ago. Is Saquon wasting his time in the New York Giants, or should he be making a move?
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be out of there.
Yeah, he has to make a move.
Absolutely wasting his time.
Yeah.
He said they're not loyal, so that's just writing on the wall with him.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's basically a wide receiver now.
Yeah, and he signed a 1-year deal though, so he's gone. He's gone.
Okay. Slayton for the Giants. This kid, what's his first name? Y'all know him? Darius Slayton. Yeah, I know Darius Slayton. 4 reception, 82 yards, 1 TD. That's a good week. I mean, that's a good game. 4 receptions, 80 something yards, a TD. I don't know if it was thrown through him for.
He had a good rookie year. I think he's from North Carolina, right, Staff?
Yeah, he is. There's no receiver that's going to be good playing with Daniel Jones. Can we just throw that out there?
Right.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so
and he's been on there for a while.
He's playing with Danny DeVito. So
right, he's playing with Danny DeVito, not Daniel Jones.
Slayton, he's old school too. He's been missing for like some years now.
Yeah, because he's playing with Daniel Jones.
That's it. You're right.
He was on. That's a good pickup. The Patriots should look at some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Slayton.
He's one of those guys. He's like a Patriot pickup, right? One of those guys that kind of was good as a rookie, but then fell off, and then
just needs to be in a good system.
Right. He was a Patriot. He's a.
You're right, Stacks. My bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm daydreaming over there. Hey, I'm daydreaming of the good old days. Don't mind me.
So
I'm over here thinking we still got Tom Brady and shit.
Listen, I'm on the same boat.
I'm like, oh shit.
I'm on the same boat, man. Sometimes I catch myself, man.
So yeah, the next game we're gonna talk about somebody who made moves on this game. Buccaneers 49ers took care of the Buccaneers 27-14. That game looked like it was more exciting than closer than what it looked like.
Tampa Bay had 3 opportunities to get tight with this game. 3 opportunities. They had 3 chances at the goal line, 3 chances down the stretch, man, and they just couldn't punch the ball in. They just couldn't bring it into the end zone. They, for whatever reason, they just couldn't. And I couldn't understand it. They got that far. How the hell you can't just punch it in?
It's 2 words for that reason. It's called Baker Mayfield. That's why they didn't get into that end zone, was him.
They just couldn't get into it, but he was balling though. I mean, they converted a couple of 4th downs.
Like I said, you got to make them throw. Listen, you can make them throws, all the throws you want. If you ain't getting the throws that you need to be made, they ain't shit. You can ball all you want. You know what I'm saying? And listen,
so I could give y'all some numbers on Baker.
And you can score 46 though, but if you miss the 2 free throws to win the game, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
I could give y'all some numbers on Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield was 29 for 45, 246, and 1 TD, 1 INT. That's not bad.
No,
and he made some conversions. He converted on a lot of plays.
Times, you need more than 1 touchdown. 45
yeah. 45 times. Yeah, right. 21 for 25 for Purdy. Yeah, you're right. Because now I'm looking at Purdy's numbers. 21 for 25, 333, 3 TDs.
There you go. Half the attempts, Beans. Half the attempts.
And he came out with 3 TDs. Yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. Well,
but let me tell you something.
Baker Mayfield, we know what he gets, right? So
the team that's going to beat the 49ers, and the 49ers better hope that they don't run into them in the playoffs, because the 49ers are kind of fraud. Just real quick, the Lions get a hold of that team. They're going to take care of those dudes. The Lions is a team that would take care of the 49ers. They would take care of that dude.
Only team I think will beat the 49ers is the Eagles. I think the
Lions could beat them.
Okay,
the Lions could beat them.
Write that on your paper, Beans. When we
the Lions could beat them, man.
Me and Stoney gonna wager on that one.
Yeah, the Lions could beat them. That'd be a bad matchup for the 49ers.
We got
Purdy's shaky. He's shaky, man.
You heard his numbers today? How we shaky?
Them numbers was nice.
Well, I mean, look what he played.
Come on. Come on.
His defense is top 5, Stoney.
Did you see what Cleveland did to him when he was in Cleveland?
You see what Cleveland done to every quarterback?
Right. The Lions got that potential. That's what I'm saying. The NFC,
I'm
defense. They got that type of defense. They versatile. They ferocious.
You watch the game, your boy carved that Lions defense up today. They carved them up.
Bro, I can't trust the Lions defense.
Playoff football is totally different than the regular season. I think the Lions is just ready to go to the playoffs.
But, Crook, I'll give you this, Crook. They have the potential to be a good. They could get hot at the end of the year, but right now, Crook, it's trending downwards, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's not trending in the right. But
well, they 8-2. 8-2 is not telling me that right now.
Say it again.
They're 8-2.
No, that's because they got a great offense. you got weapons all over the field.
So where you think San Francisco's gonna play if they play? They're gonna play in Detroit.
Not yet. They still San Francisco.
Well, San Francisco could win anywhere. To be fair,
hey, let me tell you something, Stoney. When people always say in either sport, defense travels. No matter where you go, defense will travel. Offense won't.
Yeah,
defense travels. I'm telling you, 49ers got the team to beat them. I'm telling you. Now the Eagles.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Now the Eagles are different. I think the Eagles could beat the 49ers, but I just don't think Detroit could beat them. No.
I don't know, man.
If that matchup happens.
I really want to see what the Detroit Lions going to look like, man. I'm not jumping on it that quick. I said they're going to be one of them NFC teams contending to get to the chip, but would they beat the Eagles? Would they beat San Fran? I don't know, because maybe if Stoney's kind of right in a way, though, Stacks. If San Fran got to go to Detroit for the playoffs, if they have to meet them in Detroit, San Fran's gonna lose.
I disagree. Remember, San Fran was a wild card.
Green Bay. You can't say that, man. You can't say that.
I don't know.
San Fran had problems last year. They had problems last year with the Cowboys defense.
The quarterback got hurt.
Yeah, that's it. The quarterback got hurt. If Brock Purdy don't get hurt, they may be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. And that's the only thing I have a problem with San Fran. They don't stay healthy. So to be fair, if I'm betting, I wouldn't bet them to go to the Super Bowl.
Right. So you're banking on them, right? So they're gonna.
I agree with you, Crook, on that.
That's my Super Bowl pick.
They are.
Yeah, that's
right. I was telling my brother today. I think they running McCaffrey into the ground, trying to get him. If that was anybody else, that would have been a big story. They trying to get this motherfucker record statistics and running them when they up by 2 touchdowns. That's crazy. They need to put that kid Mitchell in when they up big. Keep McCaffrey on the side. They trying to like do little dink and dunks and all this crazy shit. When they up big like that, put you on the side, run Mitchell. Because him, Debo, they one hit away from being out for the rest. It's always like that.
Yeah, it's
always.
Like
that's my only problem with them. They can't stay healthy. They just can't.
But when
they stay healthy,
yeah, that's it. If they're healthy, they hard to beat.
I agree.
They hard to beat.
Because that kid Fred Warner should be be one of them defensive player of the year candidates too. That kid
every year. He's an every down linebacker. And
that kid's a problem.
And Greenlaw.
He looked like Bobby Bouchel did today. He clothesline nigga. He out there. Nigga had like 40 tackles and shit. Like this nigga all over the screen.
He was Bobby Boucher and people out there.
Bro, he was clotheslining, picking niggas up, throwing them 20 yards. I was like, this nigga's wilding.
Wow. So the next game, we talked about the sleeper. The Bills took care of the Jets, 32-6. Nothing much to talk about that. They benched the kid.
You bench Zach? Well, did they bench you?
They benched Zach.
Yeah, he gotta go.
And they benched him early.
They yanked his ass.
Early.
I didn't even watch that shit. I was just like, I'm not watching this garbage.
Yeah, they yanked him early. That was that for him, man. That was
Shout out to them for finally.
I thought that in the beginning of the game, I watched the game, and in the beginning of that Jets game, the Jets Bills game, the Jets defense was playing with some kind of a moxie, man. They wanted to fight out there. You know, they was getting into it. You know, so I thought it was going to be a very interesting.
You know what it was, Beans? They really wanted to beat up their quarterback, so they took it off on the other team. That's what it was.
Yeah,
you could be right. You could be right. You could be right.
They really want to sack that nigga Wilson because he got to be one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever watched play the game. I'm keeping it 100.
He was a high draft,
and he shows like a potential, man. He shows it. Sometimes he'll have a good drive.
Sometimes
he had a good
drive
drive today, man. They had a great drive today, man. They faked the punt, they completed, they stretched the drive, and they scored.
Sometimes his arm talent just looks crazy. He does.
Yeah, it's something.
He needs to run more too.
His decision making is just
there you go. There you go. Stacks just hit it. I was going to say the word. His decision making is the problem for him. I think he has the physical tangibles and ability to actually play the quarterback position. I just think his decision making where like, and that's coaching. That's your quarterback coach. That's your offensive coordinator. Those are the people that's supposed to be teaching you, right? That's the coach is to teach, right? So,
right,
you know, and I think that's what's happening with him. He needs more tutelage. They're not going to give up on him. You're going to see Aaron Rodgers next year, and this kid's going to sit right behind Aaron Rodgers. Watch.
Yeah. That's why I'm scared of them quarterbacks with that 1 year under their belt, man. He had that 1 year. You know, he had that.
So he was a 1 year wonder out of.
Yeah, and I wasn't sold on. We fucking play that BYU. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, BYU. That's right. Yeah, why would you pick a BYU quarterback?
Yeah, he had a pro day where he had a good pro day. I don't understand why they even have those things. And you ain't getting chased down. Niggas ain't being covered. All they do is run around and throw the ball.
It's so a quarterback to show off his arm. That's all it is. It's
the fuck. You can watch the tape on college and see that.
I rather see you in the combine than I'm saying right before draft, if you want to see the product, I rather see the player in the combine instead of a pro. You guys are right about that. You're throwing to your Combine, I think the combine shows a little bit more of your skills. Though.
That's all money, though. To me, man, that's all money. That's a money grab, man. The NFL,
of course. I mean, obviously, some money grab.
I mean, you got to show. You got to show something.
You say that, but that's how that kid from Florida blew up. I mean, nobody had that. I didn't have that kid high as a quarterback in the draft, and he went to the combine and fucking shot up the ladder.
No, obviously, yeah, but he could have did a private workout somewhere and had scouts watching.
Private work. I think private workout. You see how you say that the combine is like a waste of time and it's a money grab. The private workout's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit.
No, you want to see how a kid could run and pass, and they might get rid of the combine. They might.
I think the combine. It's about the speed. They want to see your speed, your agility.
You can find a diamond in the rough in that combine.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, though.
That's some slave
shit. No.
Run for your food.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. So, think about this. Let's say this kid, right, who knows he's not gonna be. Maybe in 100 and what's the last pick in the draft? The first round?
Brock Purdy.
Yeah. You know what's the last pick? The 199?
Mr. Irrelevant. Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah. So what about this kid? Listen, what about this kid though? Just forget the 199. What about this kid who knows that he puts in so he knows he's good. The coaches, even out there in the media, out there in the talent pool, they know this kid can be whatever, but for some reason he's just low on the totem pole, low, right? they looking at him as let's say it's a receiver. He's not landing in the top 10 in the country or the top 15 or 20, but he can be top 10 talent, but he's laying somewhere at 22 or 20 something as far as talent is concerned. And he gets an invite to the combine, and this kid blows out the fucking combine, and now he's in the top 10 of the draft. This is what I'm saying. I know what you're saying. It's a
bro.
it's a stable. It's a stable. It's a stable.
The combine. Listen, bro. They watch these kids all fucking year, bro. These guys go to games all year. They get the stats all year. I'm not saying the combine never helped anybody, but that you technically don't need that shit, bro. These watching games all year.
Yeah, you don't. Some players skip the combine.
That kid from
Florida
Florida
don't go to the combine, bro.
Yeah. Some players don't go to the combine.
Yeah,
because that's their agent. And
there you go. Well said, Beans. That's because the agent tells them no, don't do it. Because
one thing.
No, hold on. You know why? Because if they fuck up in the combine, their draft stock goes like this.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Why. That's why.
Yeah, and then the whole hype dies down a little bit.
Hold on, Beans. The kid from Florida. I'm in the SEC country. He was fucking horrible last year. You know what I'm saying? He was horrible, and he went to the combine and fucking blew everybody out the water. There was talks about him being a number 1 pick. There was. It wasn't because of his tape at Florida. Trust me when I tell you, he was not that good at Florida. He got drafted because he's a superior athlete. And that's when he went to the combine with his vertical leap and his speed and shit. Because passing in the SEC, he was terrible. He was horrible. But
before the combine, they were going to draft him, bro. I'm just letting you know.
As an athlete, but nobody knew he was that athletic.
I'm just letting you know they were going to draft him before the combine. You can read that.
I don't think he would have went that high. Yes, he got drafted, but not as high as he did. No, I don't think he would have went that high.
Well, we could agree to disagree on that.
We could agree to that. No, Doe, I understand what Doe's saying. The whole farm thing, the whole,
you don't need this shit, bro. You don't need it.
But you don't need it, but they have it.
They might take it away. I'm telling you,
around all the time. You know what the combine is really for, like the unknowns, like the ones that.
That's what I'm saying. That needs to.
You got to give somebody an opportunity to show something. You know, it ain't about the top players that can skip it.
Purdy was gonna. Purdy was.
Look at Brady. Brady had to do the combine. He looked horrible, but he did it.
What you say? What you say, Purdy? What?
He was already on San Francisco radar. I don't know if he went to the combine. If you want to talk about that,
there's a lot of players that don't go to the combine, but the ones that, like we said, the ones that do help out their situation.
They help out their situation. They need to show their athleticism. It's all about showing your athleticism. How quick, how high you could jump, how quick you can hit that 4.4, 40.
NBA has a combine. NHL has a combine. It's just saying they all have it.
Yeah, they're all on TV. Damn, I wonder why.
Yeah, they all have.
That's true. I mean, I'm with those saying they do showcase the athlete, the black athlete, like a commodity. But then again, though, it's a game that they all in. Everybody's playing the game, though. And the game is to get, especially for these individual athletes, the game is to get the bag, as you young folks would say. Is to get the bag. So if we have to play the game and go to the combine and go to the pro, the Senior Bowl and all this other shit, so you can get the draft stock up there, that's the part of the game. These kids know what it is, and trust me, they got parents and grandparents and coaches and old high school coaches and things like that that's giving them the knowledge on how this thing is run out here. I doubt some of these kids are that blinded like it was back in the days, and they coming in as big dummies. Most of these kids today are coming in as smart kids who can play football.
Yeah,
most of them.
Most of them. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, your agent can get you drafted. You got to have a good agent, man. Period. Exactly. I mean, your agent can sell
I hear what Doe's saying, but Doe, I think, truthfully, though, I know we all could agree to disagree, but I think the combine is needed, especially for the kid that needs
the unknown.
To be seen, the unknown. I think for the unknown kid, he needs to be seen. Yeah, he probably was the the #1 recruit back in Texas or Oklahoma. But you know, you get what I'm saying. This #1 high school kid out of Oklahoma, whatever, wherever he's from, Idaho, Iowa, whatever. He went and played a couple years as Mizzou, but he's not like really out there for people really know who he is as a linebacker. So he gets to the friggin' combine and he blows it up. And then they start telling you, well, yeah, he was a #1, one of the top recruits coming out of Idaho, out of such and such high school, but now he's getting to showcase his thing because when he was at Mizzou, he didn't really get to showcase it because there was people in front of him and blah, 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 blah. So the combine, I think, is needed in a certain way. And I know what you're talking about, the commodity thing. We shouldn't be treated as commodity. But it is a commodity.
They're trying to abolish this shit. So if it's needed, why the NFL Players Association trying to abolish it? I'll send you all the article. You could read that. And I'm not going to stay on the subject for like, what are we doing? You say they need it. I say they don't.
Don't worry about it. This is just how it is. This is we're talking. This is just a parlay. We're parlaying about this conversation about the combine because we're talking about athletes. It's not about, okay, we can jump off the topic, but some people might want to that the interest of what we're talking about that might interest them saying, yo, these guys are right about this whole combine thing. So your point of view is very well wanted. So is everybody else's. So it's not like it's a waste of time to talk about the combine and if it's good or bad for the black athlete or for the athlete, period. It's just that we see our different points of views on how the value of the combine is for us. So with that being said, let's move on. We talked about, let's go on to the Sunday night football game. What do you guys, we're going to talk about that real quick. I
took the Broncos.
That game is going on right now.
7-3 Minnesota.
7-3 Minnesota. At the time, Broncos was leading 3-0 not too long ago, and now it's 7-3 Minnesota. So you know that's the game of the night. Sunday night football game. We'll see how that one. And I don't think anybody has any major stake on that. Do you, Cook? Did you make any stake on that?
Yeah. I got the Broncos -2.5.
Okay, good.
I got them -2.5.
I think Dobbs is on to something right now.
Yeah, he is.
On to something.
He just be winning. Smart.
I agree. I'm not betting against Dobbs right now. I'm not fucking with Dobbs right now.
Yo, that's those men. That's those men. Josh Dobbs, man.
The nigga's smart.
He is, man.
He's smart. And I told y'all before he got there, he's gonna learn that offense in 1 week. That's all. That's what it is with that dude.
And he learned it too. No bullshit. He did. Quick. So let's go on. Let's move forward, guys, because we not up against it, but we could finish it out. How is this? Yo, go ahead.
I got Bozo of the week. Me and Stats on the phone earlier. Brother Bilal and Tasha K. 2 bozos. And I'm not gonna stay on this topic crazy. You putting Will Smith out there, and I blame Jada Pinkett a little bit for putting out books and bullshit when she don't need to. Talk about Tupac. But you want to talk about a man's sexuality. Everybody knows that was out there about Will Smith and Dwayne Martin. Whether it's true or not, that's not my business. But you want to run a nigga's name through the mud, bro. That's he's done for Hollywood, man, and done for people in general.
Don't get it right. Say another point, though. All he's done for that motherfucker as well.
Exactly. And that particular person, he was one of the people that got this 50-year hip-hop shit underway as an artist. I heard that. I'm not saying it's 100% true, but I heard he had a big part in that.
I heard that too. I heard that as well.
So, I just think that's bozo behavior. The chicks out here talking crazy. It's so funny how we as people and, we try to tear down people. I get it. There's salacious people out there. That's their job to do. I'm not saying she can't do her job. But when you do some shit like that, when it's an easy target, and then you bring a guy on there who's supposedly his best friend, and like Stat said earlier,
his best friend.
You gotta be careful who you call your friends nowadays. Because like you said, you could have me and Stafford talking, you could have debates, miscommunications, disagreements with your peoples, but you don't run their family business and their personal business out there to gain any type of financials. And I just think that is bozo behavior. And Brother Bilal and Tasha K is my bozo and bozette of the week.
always say,
here you go.
I agree, man. I agree, man. That's just not right.
Y'all already know how I feel about that. Shit's bullshit. Leave that man alone on his own, on the way he want to live his life. He ain't destroying nobody else. And
Now they got, and they
he did a lot for the business. You know,
they got to fight that
for the business. He did a lot.
They got to sue. He has to sue.
And I always tell people, Beans, like, and though niggas, the old niggas be running back telling you what other niggas say. I always say, well, how comfortable is that nigga with you to tell you that shit though? Like, so that means you sitting there listening to the nigga and you ain't saying, but you my man. You know what I'm saying? So you letting the nigga talk crazy and you sitting there getting all the info and not saying a word. That's crazy. If somebody's talking crazy to me about Stoney or any of y'all, I'm like, yo, I ain't hearing that shit. That's my people. I don't want to hear that shit.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. To sit there and take it and listen to it, that means you ain't have no loyalty to your peoples.
Yeah, all Will Smith probably did to that dude that said no.
Right.
Probably. And no minor. It wasn't minor. It was money.
Yep.
What a suck! That dude is a sucker, man.
Yo, no. For him to go on a show and just come out with that shit,
you didn't get what you wanted for Will. Will probably told you no, whatever venture you had, whatever situation, and he told you no, and now you want to friggin' dog him.
Talking about you walked in and shit.
I hope Will sue that bitch for everything he got.
Yo, they got to. They have to. They have to sue. If they don't sue, it's gonna look bad.
Yeah. So, we're almost jumping into the agenda, but let's, because we did Bozo of the Week. That's good. I like that, Bozo of the Week. Love it. Before we do that, real quick, Stack, Stoney, Crooks, how's the Celtics doing this week? How's the NBA looking this week? If y'all want to run down any NBA scores that happened today or yesterday, you guys can do that. We need to do that for the NBA fans out there, so we can't just talk about the Celtics. We could say, yeah, Celtics played yesterday, they won, blah, 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 they did this, da. But then I think we need to do a little slate on the NBA is the same way we do in for the NFL. So if anyone who got that slate in front of them and they want to run down what games went down today on Sunday or yesterday over the weekend in the NBA, be free. Or if not, I can do it.
I could run them real quick.
I mean, the Celtics are up right now. They're at Memphis. They up 5 right now.
No, they up 8 right now. So
they're up 8?
Yeah, they up 8.
Oh, you got the latest then.
Yeah, they're up 8.
I think the Nuggets miss Jamal Murray as much as I think Jokic is a great player, man, but he gets a lot of press. Murray don't get enough, man, because that boy.
No, Murray's good, man. Out of Denver,
yeah, he is. I just think Jokic is great. I'm not taking anything away from that man, but the narrative that he can make anybody great is like, you need talent still, man, and they don't have Jamal Murray, man, and they don't look the same. And I understand why they don't look the same.
So before we move on the NBA tickets and slate for this weekend, and we go over a couple of games, I just want to drop the disclaimer. This is Parlay with us. You are kicking it with me, Mr. Beans, Stoney Crook, Hustle Stacks, and Shondo. We just gave y'all a good hour on NFL and our picks and stuff for this week. Right now, we're going to drop a little quick slate on the NBA games. That's what's going on tonight, what happened today and over the weekend. And Stacks or Doe or one of them three will take over. So, yes, please, guys, like and subscribe. Joining us in the chat if you have any questions and anything like that. If you want to feel free to jump in, go ahead. So, go ahead, guys.
Yeah, I'll just do a few games because NBA is a lot of games we ain't gonna want to talk about. Which real quick though, like
yeah, you can do a quick rundown on the scores.
I'm just
and
gonna do a couple here and there. I ain't gonna go crazy, but Mavericks and Bucks last night. I watched that game. The Bucks still can't play defense. Lillard's he did a few things, but I'm surprised, man, how Dallas is playing. I'll give it to them, man. They actually playing really well this year. And, Luka's Luka. Grant Williams is actually helping that team. The kid Lobby from Duke's playing well. They lost last night, but they gave a good fight, man. I thought once they started playing better competition, they would kind of fold up, but they didn't. Timberwolves are looking good. They serious, fellas. I don't know. Timberwolves are serious. Them too, man. It looked awkward last year, but this year it seems like it's clicking. with the two big lineups, and it's Anthony Edwards' team, and I respect I like that coach also. I think he's a decent coach.
Yeah,
the Warriors look like they look old. They look old. Only one that can score on that team is Curry. And they lost last night to Oklahoma City, young team. Kid Holmgren looks like he's serious. Isaiah Joe looks like he could play. He looks like a bench player that could come on.
They got a great young.
They got a deal talented D team, and like I said, that I'm just did a few games. I don't know if Stacks or Crooks wants to chime in, but those are the games I actually watched.
Cool. I mean, that's good. Thanks for giving us that little. Thanks for giving us. Go ahead, guys. Whoever's next.
I like what OKC's doing. OKC's balling.
OKC is playing real well. Shockingly, I think Philly's playing better than I thought they would. I really didn't see them playing as well as they. I thought they'd be good, but not this good. It's still early. The jury's still out. I'm gonna tell you, a sleepy good team, which I'm going to the game day after Thanksgiving, is the Orlando Magic. Yeah,
they playing good. They playing some good ball.
And like Doe said, man, the Nuggets, they just need Jamal Murray. They really do.
Yeah.
Jokic is gonna be Jokic, but they still need Jamal. They still need Jamal.
Right. Thanks, guys. So good. Yeah, keep it going though. Yeah, I'm just looking at some games that happened today.
And I like the Kings too, though.
Yeah, the Kings are coming back. They
are doing their thing.
They got Fox back. Since he's been back, he's been averaging like 30 a game. I like the kid. I like that kid. What's his name? His brother played. What's his name?
Keegan Murray. You must be
Keegan Murray. Basic game, but he's tough. Old school.
Both of them.
Old school
scorer. They're tough.
Yeah. Old school scorer. Hits the mid range. Hits his three. He looks slow out there, but he can hold his own on defense.
He's one of them kids, like I used to say when I coach, you can't speed him up. He's gonna play at his pace. No matter what you do to him, he's gonna play at his pace. At his pace. I mean, some people you can speed them up and fuck their game up. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they panic and just play way too fast. But
I like his game.
He's tough. And shout out to Houston, man. I mean,
yeah, they've been playing.
Yeah.
Like I expected him. I knew Ime was gonna do something over there.
He started off slow, but
they're figuring it out.
They're figuring it out. Yeah.
Everybody, and that's what he did with us too. The Celtics too. You gotta remember.
Yep.
The Celtics that we know today was born in the second half of Ime Duke's first season.
Crook, ask Stacks.
The second half, that Celtics that we know now was born in the second half.
Ask Stacks.
His first season.
Ask Stacks. I was going to mad games the first half of that year. No one wanted to go to those games. I went to Ask Stacks. I was at the game every other week. And I seen them once they got rid of Cantor and switched all that sucker shit.
All that shit. That second half.
I seen the transformation. Me and my boy were like, we went to that Milwaukee game when they played Milwaukee and beat Milwaukee. And they had a tough Pelicans game on Martin Luther King. We was just going to all the games, man. I seen that transformation.
Yeah, that was it was defensively that they switched it up. That's what.
That's what it was.
It was deep.
Yeah. Ime brought in that defensive.
Yeah, they went on a crazy winning streak. Remember, they went on a crazy roll the second half.
And it kind of was smart too. When Smart called out Brown and Tatum in the media, he called them out.
He called them out. Yo, they just turned it up, man.
Kind of went on a little bit of a run.
They went on an ill run to the.
Ime is a good coach. We should have kept the kid, but
great coach.
Good coach. Anything else, guys?
You can't be fucking everybody from South Boston, though.
He was actually from Utah.
Gotta be careful, man.
I don't know if she was from Utah. Yeah, I don't know what. He had to be careful. Whoever.
He was wilding.
He was wild. He was wild. Like Stoney said, he was wild. He was wild.
He didn't smash and he didn't smash and roll. He was supposed to smash and be out.
Yeah.
He wanted to settle down, man, and that's
that was the problem. Not even settle down. Settle down. He wanted to chill. It wasn't settled down.
I mean, I don't mean settle down. Like he wanted to chill.
Then you got Shorty showing your lady apartments in the beam. What's wrong with Ime, dog?
He played his cards.
wild.
He played his cards wrong.
Hey, Stack. He's supposed to leave the crib. He over there making turkey sandwiches after he smashed.
Yo, he made you guys are totally right. Ime played himself because
he played himself, Kings. You're right.
He played himself because Ime would have won a championship as a black coach here in Boston.
Hell yeah.
And he would have won a couple. So he played himself, man. Now he has to rebuild his whole life, his whole shit. And it's gonna happen. Don't get me. He's gonna make Houston content. Trust me, he's that type of coach.
I thought it would have took him a while to get another job after that debacle.
Me too.
Right.
But that goes to show you. That goes to show you how much the debacle was just the in-house bullshit that the Celtics could have fucking took care of, and they blew it up and they made it more of a situation because this guy.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because the motherfucker was told to stop and he didn't.
Yeah.
So they made a mockery of his ass. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. But truthfully, if that was what's this coach name? What's his GM? What's the president?
Of
the club. The president of the club.
You talking about West Grosbeck?
Brad.
Oh,
if
Brad
that was
Stevens.
Brad Stevens. If that was Brad Stevens, you think they would have chased that dude like that? Hell no.
Brad Stevens wouldn't do nothing like that.
That's all you ready to say, Stoney. Brad Stevens
wouldn't do that. I can't imagine that in no scenario. I don't underestimate no guy. That's one guy. I can put my money.
That's a bad one right like that. That's a bad one.
You can't get in that scenario with that guy.
Brad gonna go home while Disney Plus eat a motherfucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some milk. That nigga ain't gonna be running around the streets of Boston.
Hell no. That dude is in bed. He's in bed by 7.
Yo, I'm just saying, you never know, man. Y'all didn't listen. Reason why I'm saying y'all didn't think that about Tiger Woods, though.
Oh,
I could see Tiger Woods.
I can see Tiger Woods.
Y'all saw Tiger Woods as a pimp. Y'all thought he was
not on that level.
All right, then. All right, y'all didn't see him pimping on that level, did you?
Hey, but your man wasn't fucking with the top exec's wife, though.
That's
right.
That's
right.
You can't do that. You said the line got to be drawn somewhere. You can't do that, dog. You can't do that. Everybody knows you can't do that. You can't.
No, that's what he was wilding. He was wilding. He didn't care though.
Yeah,
obviously, right? That's what I'm saying. That nigga didn't care. You know what I mean?
He got open. His nose wide open.
Crook. This nigga showing up in Newman at like 2 a.m, sticking out like a sore thumb. Get the fuck out of here.
What you doing?
Brookline at the bar.
Brookline.
Hey, Brookline, what are you doing?
What you doing here, coach?
At 2 a.m.
At the hotel bar.
What you doing here, boy?
Why Nia Long at the crib? What the fuck
at the doing? Like I said, at the hotel bar.
He is wild, bro.
2 o'clock in the morning, he chilling.
Shout out to you, bro, doing your thing.
Shout out to Ime doing his thing.
Ime's doing his thing. He
gonna come back. He was
able to start over.
He was just pulling that stunt in the wrong city.
Wrong city. You're right. You're right about that being wrong city.
You pulled that in Boston. You can't pull that shit in Boston. Trust me. Oh shit. So guys, I think we had a good show so far. So let's move on to the agenda free and top it off. Let's just actually, no homo. Right?
Pause.
Yeah. You can't say pause. Hey, you can't do that, Bean.
You can't say that. We can't say that no more.
No, Beans, cancel the show.
I'm gonna get canceled. Sorry.
Damn, I didn't see that. Beans, check your bank account tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
That shit might be empty.
I apologize. Sorry. Pause. I'm sorry, guys. Pause. So for anybody out there that think, oh my gosh, this dude's on some no, I'm not. I just told y'all I like Will Smith.
We like Dwight Howard on this show. Stop fucking with
Will Smith and Dwight Howard, man.
I thought Dwight Howard's a good ball player.
So long as they just stay the fuck up out of our cribs,
because he is who he is.
So I don't want nobody to get any misconceptions that Mr. Beans is on some kind of male chauvinistic pig what do you call those people that's anti-LBGQ and all the whole that thing? No, I'm not.
Homophobic.
I'm not homophobic, none of that. Y'all got the wrong person. If y'all even think that, y'all are tripping. But
he actually said no hobo, as in like the IPAs.
There you go. I said no hobo IPAs. I didn't want
none. No hobo.
What's his name? Threw it up. Stoney threw up the hobo.
The hobo
IPA,
617, man.
Yep, and I said no hobo. I don't want the hobo.
But that's the name of the joint, Stoney, Hobo 617.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
Thank you. So for you guys, y'all misinterpreted
I'm
what I said.
I'm gonna show you right now, man. Hobo.
You got that joint from the Methadone Mound?
Nah, they got that out here.
Nah, they got that out here, yo. They craft
it's
a lot of
Lord Hobo, the boom sauce.
Yeah. They craft so much beers out here though.
Yeah, it's a 617 beer.
Yeah, that craft beers everywhere. Everybody's popping up with a little brewery now.
Oh, okay. Yep, we see it.
Everybody popping up. There's breweries all over Florida too, all over the place too.
Yeah, man. People,
them breweries are what's up, man.
Yeah, I just don't like the smell when they're brewing.
Here you go, T. You 617?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I see it. Yep. Good.
Hobo,
yeah, I see it.
617. Look at
that. So before y'all jump on Mr. Beans,
I just saved Mr. Beans, man.
We was talking about that beer.
Hobo.
So yeah, guys. Agenda free. What we got?
I know
listen.
I know where Stoney's going. Go ahead.
I got something.
Go ahead, Stoney. I know where you going.
You know where I'm going? Nah, you don't know where I'm going. I'm going with that.
Hold on. So everybody who's watching on the tube on the channel and who's tuning in, when we say AFS, that is agenda-free segment. So at the end of every show, we got an agenda-free segment where we just kick it and talk about whatever we want to. Entertainment, what's going on, whatever it is. You just, off the top of your head, you just go ahead and spit it. There's no, what do you call that here? There's no judgment. Judgment-free. Right. Go ahead.
No, it's real quick. Shout out to Cassie. Word is, she got 50 million. 50.
Hey, yo, Stoney don't fuck with that dude, did he, man? Every time he get a shot, he try to throw him under the bus.
Listen, shout out to Cassie. She should have got him for like 100 mil. 100. She should have went for that 100, but she got that 50. She got that 50. Shout out to her. She settled out quick. I think it was within like 48 hours of the whole.
And he made a sign. He made a sign that NDS. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he made her do some shit. She can't do nothing from here on out.
Especially for that 50 million, she can't say nothing.
I think she needs to be like shut down. Like that.
You can't even come out with that tell-all book and all that. All that shit's
none of that shit. None of that shit. That book, nothing's coming out. That's it. It ended right there. It ended with no headline.
Didn't even go to the combine.
Listen.
Hey yo, shout out. Remember 50 used to say that about them though. Remember 50 used to say
50 was on that ass.
Yeah, remember 50 used to say back in the day though, Diddy holding that girl hostage. You don't remember that shit?
Everybody knew something strange was going on with that.
Young Jock used to say some shit too. Young Jock was saying some shit about
if you remember, that girl used to roll with, I don't know if y'all remember this dude, Ryan Leslie. Remember him?
Yeah, the singer.
That was his lady, and Puff did some funny shit and stole her from him.
Wow.
Right.
Yep.
He's a snake though, didn't it? You know Puff's a snake though.
Yo, anytime you mess with your son's lady, you bad, dog.
And I think, and not for nothing, I think the damage is kind of done already, even though he nipped it in the butt before it got worse. But I think people are looking at him kind of sideways, like, yo, like, I don't know, my dude. You was living kind of foul, and there's been reports, speculations, rumors, and all that. And it's kind of everything is just kind of like coming to fruition now. Like, yo, this dude was really on some wild shit. But
he been living foul for a minute. The whole shit he did to Shine was foul. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of shit he did was foul.
Yeah,
that was
a lot of shit.
Shine took the fall for Puff, ruined his career, had to go to jail, get deported, sent back to a country that he wasn't even really raised in like that. But good, shout out to Shine though. Shine took that situation and turned it into a friggin' gem.
And then Shine's on stage with him.
Let's
exactly.
Probably for a fucking fee. There you go, dog.
Oh yeah, they paying him. Yeah, they paying him. Anytime you see Shine come back to the United States and he be running around New York City, he's getting paid.
He's getting paid, but if I was Shine on some personal shit, on some like, I don't know, on some like just dignity type shit, I don't think he shouldn't even be around Puff, because it's known Puff played him with the different lawyers. He abandoned the guy. The guy ended up doing 10 years. I don't know how you could. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you could like come to terms with a guy like that, man.
Because he's a politician now.
That's probably it. And
that's what it is.
Yo, and he's out here looking like Obama. I thought it was Obama that's on stage the other day. It was him.
Shine is setting himself up to run for some kind of big office in Belize, like president of Belize or prime minister. That's what he's doing.
Has anybody ever got out of Bad Boy fucking unscathed? Anybody?
Nobody. I think the Locks, maybe the Locks.
Nigga, they had to threaten his life.
Yeah, they had to do some shit, but
and he held their music. Now. He held their music. Yeah, so they didn't unscathed. He held them in check.
They're the only ones doing good for themselves, really. Jada.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the beginning. Man, he held all that Bad Boy music. Them dudes wasn't getting nothing from that.
He turned Craig Mack crazy.
Rest in peace to Craig Mack, man.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And Black Rob.
G Dep starts seeing ghosts, admits to a fucking murder charge. Who does that?
Right. He started bugging.
Yeah. Big Black Rob.
Black Rob
passed away.
Yep.
Big pass. Loon's a Muslim now.
Big didn't get passed.
Big got killed. That's true.
Who else? Mary J.
Loon's a Muslim. Loon.
Mary got away from his ass though.
Mary got away. She jumped quick though.
But Mary got played by her husband though. He took her to the
Mark Curry wrote the book. He banned Mark Curry. Hey, great book by the way. I have that book, Dancing with the Devil. That's some good shit.
Get out of here.
I heard that book is ill.
Yeah, it is.
He's saying some shit.
Yeah, if you ain't read that book, go get that book. That's a great book.
And the whole shit with Puffy giving everybody their royalties, it dried up. He gave them their royalties. He gave them their royalties back after they dried up. They masters. Like I'm saying.
Right.
He gave everybody
made all the money after he made all the money off their shit.
Mace got out. Mace got out. You can give Mace.
Yeah, Mace got out, but Mace
got out, but he got held up too, though.
Listen,
they all get held up.
Listen, Stacks.
When I mean held up,
Mace got out.
He robbed him,
but Mace played him like Mace got played. His just different because you look at Mace.
He stuck them all up.
Yo, Mace should have walked away with some millions, man. Millions. No, instead of that, he has to do these little podcasts with Cameron, man. You know what I'm saying?
That show's blowing up though.
It's blowing up, but the money that show walked around.
They shows blowing up. That's who we chasing. That's who we're chasing. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, they're blowing up. They putting in work.
Mace got played though.
But those guys are celebrities.
He definitely got played. He definitely got
Mace single-handedly held Bad Boy up after the post Biggie era. Single-handedly. This dude should be hundreds of millions.
No, you're right.
Hundreds of millions.
You're right.
He stuck him up.
Puff's a snake, man. He's a snake. But you know what? All that bad energy that you threw out is gonna come back to you. That's why all this is happening. Everything after all these years, everybody's coming out. Everybody's throwing them under the bus. Everybody's coming out of them because that's years of just treating your employees bad. The bad energy you sending out, just the whole intentions. You're not genuine. You're not nothing. Everything's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. This Cassie cost him like $50 million. There's more to come. It doesn't stop, man. It doesn't stop, man.
So before we go, man, we got a couple minutes left before we jump off the tube. What do y'all guys think about Snoop Dogg saying he no longer smokes the cheap? He don't.
I'm happy for him, man, because this dude be smoking fucking submarines, man. Like every day. He had a professional roller
submarine
that was on his. Listen, he had a blunt roller on his payroll. That dude somewhere crying right now because
I'll tell you one thing. I mean, I'm a avid dog walker, as we call it, the OG dog walker. I'm an OG dog walker, but avid. But I understand it. It's being truthful. I feel the same way, and it's hard because I like it's a relaxation and it's a calm for me. And but you know what? The truth isn't the truth. I mean, I want to see, because I go off the high times things, like I'm never a quitter. But I think Snoop doing that, I don't know if it's what do you think? Do y'all think it's a publicity? No, hold on. Do y'all think? Hold on. No, I know you keep saying had to because the way his excessiveness, right? The excessiveness of it. But I'm saying, do you think it's a publicity situation, saying big time Snoop Dogg, he is the spokesperson for 420. You think that he's this is a publicity stunt, or do you think this is something that he's really looking at a longevity?
He's starting to get into a lot of business ventures with certain people that shit, weed smoking shit. Now remember, he just signed that big deal with Skechers. He's starting to get into a lot of corporate America. So you got to be, when you're dealing with corporate America, you got to
clean the image up a little.
You got to clean it up a little bit. Gotta clean it up a little.
You're right, right.
Yeah, but I think
this is not just his brand. This is not just the Snoop Dogg brand. Now this is the Snoop Dogg enterprise. So it's different. You're right, though. I think Stacks. He looks like he's cleaning up the image so he can corporate wise. Remember, who's his friend? Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Just think
she
about
got fucking locked up. What are you talking about? She need to clean her.
No, but though.
Why?
Who can make more money? Who can make more money in advertisement? Who can make more money in advertisement? Who's stronger in advertisement, though, in that type of shit than Martha Stewart? Nobody, bro. Locked up or not, you ain't fucking with Martha Stewart when it comes to that type of shit. She pulls in the dough. Anything. Martha Stewart still to this day, she went to jail.
I can research that. I haven't really heard no shit. I don't really be seeing her on shit no more. I'm not saying she don't get the bag, but she's really
she's what? Y'all ain't seen her and Snoop running commercials with whatever they put.
Snoop's been on a lot of shit on his own. Snoop's on his own. Snoop don't need Martha Stewart.
Y'all not understand.
Martha Stewart fan.
Listen, Martha Snoop, Martha Stewart put Snoop on, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
He didn't. I'm saying right now, he don't need her right now. He already signed with Skechers. He got Corona.
He put him on.
No, that's cool, but she don't need him. He don't need her though, bro. I'm just telling you, he's on. That's cool.
That's his buddy that he can call up. Like, yo, I got a situation.
He could call up Jay-Z. He could call up.
Nah, he ain't calling. He can't call Jay.
Nah, man, no.
He ain't calling Jay.
Yo,
they don't got a
business wise.
He could call Dre.
Business wise,
you know what I'm saying. He could call.
He can call Jay.
Business wise, I'm fucking
Dre's a billionaire. He's a billionaire.
He'll call Dre before he calls
what y'all
Jay.
think? Y'all think?
He don't need to fucking deal with that.
Martha Stewart is a billionaire, and she rocks with Snoop Dogg because she knows she piggybacks off of that motherfucker too, bro. They piggyback off of each other.
I think they both help each other.
They both help each other, bro. Trust me.
He's trying to get more with the young crowd, though. I'm just letting y'all know. Ain't no young motherfuckers looking for Martha Stewart. Snoop.
What do you mean, Snoop? Nah, Snoop's an old man now, bro. He's an old man.
Snoop's an old man, and he's looking old. He's looking old.
But he's pushing products for younger people too.
What you mean? What you mean? Corona?
No, Skechers. Young people wear that shit. Yeah.
Old people wear that shit.
Yeah, the old people wear that shit. They
No,
walk
young
in
people
that
wear
shit. That's
Skechers
walking
too.
shoes, walking sneakers.
That's walking shoes
Yeah.
in Florida. Tell them, T. That's walking shoes in
Yeah,
Florida
it
and
is.
California, bro.
It is. It's believe it or not, it's the number one selling sneaker in the country.
That's what I'm saying, bro. All more than just old people. I'm in school right now around young people. They wear Skechers, bro. I'm telling you.
Get the
It's
fuck
the
out
number
of
one
here.
selling
Skechers,
sneaker
New
in the world.
Balance.
Not me.
I see New Balance,
Nah.
but Skechers, bro.
That's the
Bro,
number
they
one
wear
sneaker in the
Skechers in
world.
You ain't seen me with no Skechers on, bro.
Hell no.
Not me either, but I've seen
You gotta
people,
pay me.
a lot of people wear them shits.
A lot of people wear that shit.
They say they're comfortable,
They
But-
look
comfortable.
Look at the
but I ain't
commercial.
wearing no fucking.
Damn, Memphis is hanging around with the Celtics, huh? Little low key.
Yeah,
I picked them to cover.
Yeah, they are hanging around. I was watching
I
that
picked them to
score.
cover and the under.
Yeah, I was watching the score. They hanging around.
They hanging around.
So, so that was my agenda free. I don't know if it's a publicity stunt with Snoop Dogg or not. Let's say, or if it's a what you say he's getting. It's getting older.
But
Beans,
Beans,
ain't having that shit. They ain't having
but
it.
Beans, you gotta.
So it's a corporate America thing. Even though weed's legal
Beans.
everywhere, weed's legal
Beans, but
everywhere.
you gotta let it be known how the quantity of smoke that this dude consumes, man. It was listen, when you have, first of all,
I don't.
hold on. When
Tony,
you
I don't
have
think
a
it's the
professional
quantity, though.
roller on your payroll, that was known. He had a guy that all he did was roll blunts for him all day. It's a problem with that. It's a problem with that, man. It just goes to show you.
But Stoney, Snoop had a professional roller since Doggy Style, my nigga. So this is not nothing new. This is not.
But it's like
new.
If anybody needs to stop and slow down, it's him.
Probably.
You can't smoke that much.
I
man.
just
Come
said
on,
it to
man.
you. But Stoney, I just said it to you. I think it's either the two things, and Stacks probably put in the third thing in my mind. I said one, it's health needs to slow down. He's about 50 something, so he has to slow it
old
down.
As shit.
Right?
He's looking old. He look older than his
he's
age.
getting the grade. No, all of them are all of them.
Little Wayne.
They all looking old. The grades are coming out of everybody, right?
Right. Cheeks are getting chubby.
Nah, it ain't about the grades. He just looks fucking old, my God.
He looks fucked up. His eyes, you see under his eyes? This dude be looking like he's strung the fuck out, man.
Who's Snoop? And that's
old as fuck.
He probably does.
And that's what that is.
I can imagine Snoop probably done been through it. You know.
That's true. His mother passed away last year or 2 years ago.
Mother passed away. Motherfucker had a murder beef. He almost lost his life. Murder charge. He was worried about getting fucking his neck snapped.
I love Snoop.
He been through it. Snoop done been through it. I'm quite sure
Snoop
that
man.
aged him 10 years. It might have.
Nah,
they're smoking. Yes. Yeah. You're right. I smoke. So, I mean, I'm just saying that you guys are right. I even say to, think to myself like, yo, sometimes I got to stop. Right. It's going to be a moment, an epiphany in my mind. I'm going to say, yo, that's it today. That's it. You know what I mean? But I don't smoke in that capacity like these dudes do.
Yo,
like
these
these young kids.
Crazy, man.
You know what I mean?
Like he used to roll.
Like these,
that shit looking like cigars, nigga. The shit he was rolling.
No, I understand that. So I just think there's two things behind it. I think it's a health thing behind it, and I'm with Stacks on it, and it's a money thing behind it. It's an image mean.
It might be a health thing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm that's why I said health. I
think it's more a health thing because he don't give a fuck about that image shit right now. After all these years,
I'm saying. He branded the Snoop Dogg
it's
weed
some health
man.
shit.
He's
some
branded.
Health shit.
I think it's some health shit.
It's some health shit. The doctors told him, yo,
slow down, bro. Like he might have had a scare. They ain't gonna tell you if he didn't have a scare that he didn't run to the hospital and something was going on.
Hell
they
yeah.
don't tell you that. They ain't gonna say, oh, yeah, he had a scare and that's why. No, and that could have been it. It could have been it.
Nah, niggas,
you never know.
He's fucking with corporate America. He's up in there when there's only in a room and there's only like 2 fucking black people to 15 whites. So I'm telling you, dog, that corporate world will eat your ass alive. If you want to keep that bag, if you want to keep that bag coming, you got to clean that image up, bro. They ain't fucking with that. They ain't. Look at Hov. Hov cleaned this shit up. Why you think Hov got rid of them niggas around him? You know what I'm saying? You got to clean that shit up.
You got to clean it up. He even said it. Hov knew that. He knew that. He left them dudes be low. Think about it. Not to end it. We're gonna end it because we're at 2:03. But yo, Hove left. He left the whole
rock. The whole rock.
The whole rock. He left them.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Same thing with all these basketball players. Look at LeBron. LeBron cleaned that shit up around him too. Remember his mom's wilding out at the beginning? Not no more. You don't see her wilding no more. Yeah, man. When you up dealing with different type of folk, they ain't fucking with that craziness. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as wild as she was, man, she did a good job. As much as I don't like LeBron, she did a real good job.
She did a great job, but he calmed it down. Remember, she was
kind of running around.
Yeah, he calmed it down, dog. He said, "Look, man, you fucking up. If you fuck up this bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, good, but you gotta calm down. You can't do too much of this running around." Remember, she was cursing in the stand when somebody grabbed him and shit. She damn near walked on the court. All that shit like that.
Yeah, she was wilding. His mom's was wilding.
That shit when you fuck
and then her personal life hit the media too. So you're right. You're right.
You fucking with corporate America, you gotta clean that shit up. I'm telling you, they ain't having that shit.
Yeah, so peoples, man. With that being said, man, this has been a great show. We brought it to you guys once again. This is Thursday Night Live. This is Sunday game. Thursday, we'll see you guys on Thursday Night Live.
That's the smoke. That's the smoke.
You fucking up, Bing.
No. Remember, you was like 2 weeks behind. Yeah, you was 2 weeks behind. So don't get on me, bro. 2 weeks. Nah,
I was like a week behind.
No. Listen. That's when sometimes there's no teleprompter, right? There's no teleprompter in front of me, so it's all off top of the head, and I got to remember to put these disclaimers out there, like if it's a commercial. So with that being said, once again, guys, please like and subscribe, hit the thumbs up button.
Real quick, fellas.
Go ahead.
We didn't touch on it. Who do y'all got tomorrow? Real quick. We don't have to go on no big analysis.
We didn't touch on Monday night. Man, I should have added that in the title. Baby. Yeah, that's damn.
Who y'all got?
Yo,
I got Kansas City. Listen, I'm about to throw down both my kids' tuition on that game tomorrow, man. On Kansas City.
Don't do that.
Listen,
I like Philly, man.
They'll be going to Bunker Hill. I'm telling you that right now.
Yo, we're gonna talk about it Thursday.
Eagles, baby.
We're gonna talk about it the following Thursday. I got Kansas City heavy. I got Kansas City heavy. I got Kansas City heavy.
I'm riding with Jalen Hurts or something about that kid.
Listen, I got both my kids' tuition on that game.
Beans,
both
who you got?
Doubling up.
I don't know, man. That's a tough game for me, man. I like both the kids, man. Y'all know I'm a Pat Mahomes kid. I like Pat Mahomes. I think he's the future
Mahomes
of the league.
Ain't losing. He's not losing all night.
But then Jalen Hurts is right behind him too, though. Jalen's like right behind.
For some reason, I like Philly.
He outplayed him in the Super Bowl. Look at the numbers.
Even though Philly's
he might outplay him tomorrow, but it's gonna be the same results.
I thought Philly's secondary was better than what it was. Numbers wise, they're on the bottom end of it. I thought they were better than what they were, but I gotta go with Philly tomorrow. I don't know. I have a feeling with them.
This is bad as Philly's secondary is just as bad as the Chiefs wide receivers are.
We gonna see.
That washes them out. That washes them out.
That's a good one, baby.
To win, I don't know about none. I don't know about this. This is my
crossfire.
This is my disclaimer. To win, since
I got Kansas City tomorrow.
You got Kansas City. Since Doe asked me my disclaimer, I got Kansas City to win.
All right. So we got 2 Phillies and 2 Kansas Cities.
Yeah, I got Kansas City.
So we're gonna talk about it.
We'll talk about it. Are we gonna be on Thanksgiving night?
Yo,
we're gonna talk about it.
I mean, we could talk about that right now, guys. Like, what do y'all want to do? Is it gonna be a remote situation? I don't know. People traveling. I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna be here.
Yeah, everybody should have ate by then.
Yeah, 7:30.
7:30.
I'll be home. I'm gonna be home.
Motherfuckers should have 2 picks in their mouth right at that time.
So I know Stoney be traveling. He got.
I might not be able to be on for 2 hours though, because I'm gonna have
no.
No, not 2 hours. We're gonna be on for like
y'all want to do a 45 minute? Yeah, 45.
Yeah, something quick. 45 minutes.
Ain't 45 minutes. Thinking something quick with y'all niggas, man.
I know, no. I will hold it. I will hold it to the fire. I'll keep my eye on the timer. I'm gonna have people here too. So I'm gonna hold that. I'll hold that timer to the fire. I'll have the timer in front of me. We're gonna run through segments 15 minutes at a time, guys, and kill it in 45. That's the plan for Thursday Night Live. All right. So with that being said, thanks people who's in the. Yo, we go. I gotta let them know. There's people sitting in there watching us. We had a good.
Thank you for all your support.
There you go. No doubt. We had good viewership today.
Shout out to my man, Faceless Demo. Shout out to Faceless.
What up, Faceless Demo? We ain't seen you. What's up, I? We ain't seen you. Jump back in there. We got a new guy here, Mohammed.
Shout out.
Mohammed. Assalamu alaikum to him. You know, so yeah, thumbs up, like, subscribe, share it, notifications, the whole nines, and we will see you guys on Thursday Night Live. Yo,
Thursday
peace.
night,
It's
baby.
Mr. Bean.
Stony Cook.
Go ahead.
Yes, hell yeah.
That's an ill one.
I like that. Good looking. Like that. No, but you know that's a good question because you know I be on them snapbacks heavy too. The snapbacks.
I like the snapbacks though, but you know the fitted when you see a fitted,
this one
snapbacks got a little bit more flavor to them.
Yeah,
there you go. That's why I buy them.
Niggas still wear fitted hats?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Come on, man.
I didn't know that.
Yo, you got on ain't fitted. That shit look fitted.
They bringing. You know who's bringing back the fitted? The young kids.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yo, fitted what's up, man?
Yeah, the young kids.
Yo,
I hate back to say y'all. I'm gonna hip y'all to something because I work next to a private school, right? Next to it.
You had the all black. Hey, dog, them all black hats you rock ain't fitted, dog.
Snapbacks. Wow. So no, let me just hit y'all with the fitted thing real quick before we jump off. We're done. We're done. So I work next. Yo, listen, I work next door to this freaking school, right? It's a private school, and they got their own like big gym. The kids play ball and all that out there, football, baseball, the whole thing. Yo, you know who brought back the fitteds? Them young, I hate to say it, them young white kids that play baseball with the mullets. They love the fillet. They love the fitted. They love the mullet, the long hair. The baseball kids, they love the long hair coming out of the back of the fitted. That's who brought back the fitted. The young white boy. Just hitting y'all to that. The baseball players. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I know
they're the ones. They're the ones who's styling. They're using that as a style now. That's style to them. To us, we've been rocking fitted since the 80s. To them, that's style to them now. They wearing fitteds.
And you got to remember, all we see is the front of the hat. You don't really see what's in the back like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
But the snapbacks may have some joints that the fitted won't have, and vice versa, you know.
Yeah.
So,
and with the fitteds, they put in their little logos. They going to get it all.
Yeah. So you just go with what you could find that you like, and you just run with it.
So y'all, we just gave y'all some knowledge on fitted hats and all the fly hats that Stoney be wearing and the fly hat Stacks be wearing and stuff. Today, me and Doe, it's like I keep telling people, we're ending. We don't even communicate. Look, we're rocking college. I got my Bison. He got his Syracuse, and you guys are on the sports on our major teams, our major Boston teams. So with that being said, thanks.
Shout out to the Bison, the Howard Bison. Me and Stoney still ain't got a fucking sweatshirt yet that we've been asking for fucking a month now.
Yo, me neither, man.
Yo, Stacks. What Maya said to you when we was down there? I said, Maya, when you leave school, when you're coming up for Thanksgiving, gotta bring a couple of sweatshirts for.
Man, we gotta wait for Maya.
You know what I mean? She's coming. She's coming on Tuesday.
Yeah, you should have zelled that to the bookstore and said, "Yo, you should have zelled that with the addresses." Stop it, Beans. Stop.
Yo, I want her to use her college ID so I can get 25% off.
Here we go. Fucking Beans Epstein right here.
Yo, you know how I do it, bro. If I go online and purchase the bookstore, you talking about $100 a sweater. If I tell her to buy it, it might be 65.
Easily. Maybe
you know
maybe $80 on Black Friday.
Hey, yo, you ain't off the hook either, nigga. You sitting there with that Syracuse shit on.
When I go up there, I'm gonna go back up there to watch to see a game. So I'll fuck with y'all. Just let me know y'all sizes and shit.
It's large.
T-shirts and all.
I ain't asking crazy though. This is a t-shirt. I said,
T-shirt shit. No, I got them on the Howard since they've been.
And the young boys going to UMass. So we're gonna have some more UMass gear running around up.
Yep.
There you go. So what I'll do is I'm gonna have to get you guys addresses. I already know Stoney's address, but I'll get y'all address.
And I'll talk to you.
I'll send you guys y'all Howard.
Some other shit.
Okay.
The,
all right.
The shirts for the show. All y'all, I just text y'all about I'll know Tuesday about the gear and shit. I'll put it on the chat.
Yeah. So so send it through the thread. No problem.
Yeah, I'm going
guys,
on
with that.
Tuesday.
Okay.
And those stats, I'm gonna talk to y'all based on you with the pricing. If it's not what we said, you get.
All right. Yeah. We talked about that. Yep.
But I have a meeting with them on Tuesday.
All right. Just let me know, and I run it by my guy too. See what he said.
All
right.
Sounds good, guys. This was a great show. Yo, I'll talk to y'all later, fellas. I'm gonna run that.
All right, later.